I see. Production is going well. Hopefully these new shield designs will perform well in the field.
Hello, Miss Hybris.
Good evening, Miss Hybris.
Hello.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Oh, shoot. Thank you.
No problem.
How are you tonight?
I am doing better.
That's good.
Yes, thank you. How are you doing?
No problem. I'm well.
Ah. Do enjoy the tea.
It's my first time actually having a cup. Every time I came here beforehand, it was everybody else always drank the rest of it, so never got to enjoy it.
It does seem to be a popular thing to drink around here. We have good suppliers. May make sure to keep good stock here.
Hmm.
Coda?
Sorry for seeming impatient with the arm.
I understand. It is a disability that you would like to see taken care of.
I'm glad to see you're doing better.
To some extent, yes.
Everyone heals in their own way. Do you mind if I go see if it's ready?
Come with me.
You wanna go ahead?
Hello.
Hello.
I hope the two of you have been well.
Yes, we have been. We just wanted to stop by and look around a bit more because we didn't exactly get a full tour. We left rather quickly.
I see. If you would like, I could show you around. Once I'm done dealing with some business with Coda here.
It would be much appreciated.
Of course. I will be back shortly. Feel free to explore at your own leisure. The only area I do ask you not enter for the time being is our laboratories.
Of course.
Those doors are barred for now.
Understood.
Thank you. Coda?
Yes, ma'am.
I hope you have been well.
Well, I don't know what he did, but I can feel magic again. It's weak, though.
That is a
I'm sure.
noticeable improvement.
Hmm. Oh.
If you would wait here. As you requested.
Thank you.
Would you like assistance installing it?
No, the one thing I'm actually able to stay remotely connected to is the void. So that's why I had some void crystals put into it, so it'll be easy for me to just put in. That's why no technology.
I understand.
Most of that stuff would erode anyway. Do you have somewhere private I can attach this?
If you do not mind being left here for the time being, that is fine.
Not at all. I know
If
you
you
want
would
to
mind
show I'm...
heading upstairs once you are done, I would appreciate that.
Of course. Of course.
Thank you.
And, Hybris,
Yes?
thanks again.
Of course.
I'm actually kind of upset because I ran out of all my all
There
my
she is.
creamer, so I unfortunately have to drink like black coffee straight. Ugh.
That sounds disgusting.
Yes.
So, Hybris, hey, looking a
Hello.
lot better.
Thank you.
And you're moving. We call that progress.
I suppose so, yes.
Oh, hey, not to sound like everyone else who comes waltzing in here, but I need to talk to you, just right quick. It's nothing crazy. No one died, and there's nothing scary going on.
That is good to hear.
Sorry, like every talk
just- it
we've
was good
had so
news.
far has been about us dealing with some like massive amount of stress. So like in fact, there is stress release in this conversation. I don't mean it in any kind of bad way. I don't know how to talk at the moment, so can we just walk away for a second so no one makes any jokes?
I suppose so, yes. Scars, Eliza,
Fantastic.
would you mind waiting a bit longer?
Of course. Take your time.
Thank you.
It'll be quick. Don't worry.
If you would come with me.
Not gonna leave you bone dry.
What?
She got rid of some of her tattoos. Blueberry.
Yes, I noticed that as well.
They are not tattoos.
Not being very humorous. Yeah, okay, I'm gonna use that one next time.
I am unsure if it is wise to make jokes
ahead.
of such nature around them.
Ah, come on. It's not like I'm hitting them in their funny bone or anything. Come on, I only got dad humor in me, alright? Don't fucking judge me. So, I know you're healing.
I am feeling better.
But true. It very much so. You look fantastic today, by the way.
Thank you.
I was kind of thinking, maybe it'd be healthy if you went out for a night. You know, maybe a nice little something, nice little dance or something. The PL's doing a Valentine's Day little masquerade, and I was thinking maybe, you know, get away from everyone dumping 90% of their problems onto us. Maybe the two of us could go together.
Oh,
But if not, it's completely fine. I know you're a busy girl, so the last thing I need is to take up more of your time. You know, I don't want to be that kind of guy. Because I mean, I got work at the office. I could go do. So,
I had not considered attending.
yeah, I kind of figured with your status, be kind of a.
It is not a
no-go,
matter of
but-
status. I do not often think of these things, especially as of late.
Yeah, I just thought you could use a break. Thought I could use a break. You know, gotta save everybody. Sometimes we don't really do a lot of saving ourselves, so I thought
Yes,
maybe we could use it. You know?
perhaps. I recall enjoying my time last year. It was fun, I suppose.
That was during the purge incident, right?
Yes. Sadly, I was interrupted partway through my evening, which was rather frustrating, as I recall. But nonetheless, I enjoyed my evening.
Well, if you want, I'm pretty sure there's no large-scale invasions or anything that'll be happening upon that day. And
We
maybe
often do
could
not
just-
expect these things to happen, and yet they somehow find a way to continue to do so.
expect the worst, hope for the best. You know? And I think maybe, you know, all the good karma we've been building up, maybe we could cash some of it in, or just
Hybris cutie.
calm night, you know? Dance, get to know each other some better, talk.
I would
You
like
know.
that.
Yeah, and you know, it's just kind of, you know, there's no like low undertones or anything. You know, it's just friends. You know, it's getting to know each other, and man, it has been a long time since I've actually had a talk like this. I'm always used
It
to
has been a long
conversations
time
as
since I have had to wear a dress. Not since Mara's wedding.
I've actually never met Mara's husband.
Lucian. He is an interesting gentleman. A necromancer,
You have to-
specifically, but
You
of the
necromancer?
white variety, I believe you would refer to it as.
Oh, okay. Okay, I thought you were just gonna tell me Mara
As
was
I
just married to
understand, he
some,
has
like-
mostly turned away from such activity since.
Good, good, good. Oh man. Okay. Whew. I don't
There
know,
are
but
no reasons to worry here. He is a good man. Although our relationship has been unusual, to say the least.
a normal relationship here. Hybris, I don't think that
More
exists.
unusual than most. The day I met him,
Okay.
myself, Brim, Mara, and Lucian were attacked.
Oh.
I lost the memories of my initial meeting with him.
I'm
It
sorry to hear
was
about that.
awkward.
Yeah, that's a good phrase for it.
Yes. Well, in any case, he has been a caring husband to Mara. And he
good.
tries his best to be a good father to myself and Brim, as he sees he can.
Well, good. Mara deserves that. 100%. I'd be 100% lying to you if I didn't even kind of look at her as like a motherly figure.
She does that to people.
You know, us void creatures kind of have a mom.
Really?
Awkward. Yeah, so we don't ever get to see her. It's like a little voice in our head whenever we're just waltzing around in the void, which I need to go do eventually. I'm pretty sure she's gonna yell at me again. That's okay, that's understandable. I'm the son that doesn't really call too often. But she's supportive. It's some being that I don't know if it has a name. I'd have to talk to Coda about it. I'd never dive too far into it, but it's like a supportive mom that's you just never see, but it's like always there. That kind of makes sense. Void stuff's weird. If I could explain half of it, I would, but I don't
I
even
have
know,
dealt
if
with the
I'm being honest.
abyss. The void is not nearly as confusing.
You know, I, for some reason, believe that. And that worries me on a great deal. I like to try to know most things, but I tend to find out I don't know half the things people are telling me.
Yes. Well, in any
Uh,
case, to return to the
go ahead.
initial topic,
Oh, yeah,
yes, I would enjoy an evening with you.
okay. All right. Well, I'm glad to hear. I already kind of found a little mask, but let's see if I can get it all spiffied up. But you mind if I ask how you're doing, by the way?
In regards to what specifically?
Just in general. How are you?
The scars, I suppose you would call them. They are painful still. But I am healing. What Nano said that night, it affected me more than I thought any one individual could.
Mm-hmm.
In the moment, I was confused and hurt. I am still trying to rectify my feelings at the present moment.
Hybris, I'm not even gonna begin to act like I know how you feel. In fact, I I think it'd be wrong of me to say that I know your pain, because I'll never know the pain of a mother. But at the very least, I talked to her at PL.
Is she
Unfortunately,
okay?
the demon side of me. She is okay. Demon side of me came out a little bit. My connotation was a little bit more aggressive than I would have liked, but I never laid a hand on her. No one did. In fact, actually, she dumped really expensive wine on me, which was fun. Look, I don't know who Nano was. I didn't know her. But what I can tell you is from the stories that I've heard, for the things people have told me, I don't think that's her anymore. She was thoughtless to everything. She knew what she was doing was wrong, and she was doing it anyways. I don't know who Nano was, but that's not it.
Then where
she has
is she?
Scarring.
Where is my Nano? Where did she go?
Hybris, sometimes people fall. And most of us are able to get back up. You've been able to, I've been able to, a lot of us have. It's how we keep being us. But do you know what happens when someone falls and they don't ever try to get back up? They just let themselves. Maybe they get weak. Maybe they lose themselves to something. Maybe something messes with their mind. Maybe they lose control. Changes them. Sometimes that person who we actually are kind of gets let loose. I mean, to give you an example, I am a demon. I could hide that if I wanted to. Every day, I feel the sensations of what a demon should. You know, do evil shit. Be evil. Be do evil Snickers. I never know if Luna's around. Ooh.
I believe
Do
she is
evil things.
processing in the terminal at the moment.
Okay, good. You know, be spooky, hurt people. But I don't. And I stand by that. I do what I can. But if I fell down and I didn't get back up, I'd become something totally else. It can happen to anybody.
I suppose I am just scared that after all this time, all the pain we have felt, perhaps the night she died on her birthday, she never truly was revived. That I have been wrong and clinging to some false hope that she was still alive and that perhaps I might be able to make up for what I have done wrong.
Hybris, we all make mistakes. All of us. Not just
I know
you.
this,
And don't.
but that does not make me feel better. I understand.
Can't. Wish I was better at it, but I can't just give you magic words to make you feel better. Especially not in your situation. But I can offer you a shoulder. A helping hand.
And I
'Cause
appreciate
can't fix your
that.
problems. You know, come on, two tired, grumpy, annoyed individuals who just trying to help everybody. Most of them make it really difficult, while the rest just complain that they can fix it themselves.
Yes. Yes, that is the case.
But hey, we got each other at the very least.
Yes.
We got Luna to take care of. Things like that. You don't have to always be upset, trying to save everyone, trying to fix everything. In fact, actually, coming here has been a vacation for me. You kidding me? I mean, there's so much work to do, but I don't know.
Speaking of which, how are you healing?
Oh, seem alright, suppose. No, back to 100%, you know. It's, I'm never really good, but I'm operational, in Luna's words.
I used to say
I never
that.
really get to.
And then I
never
learned.
really get to fully heal. Go ahead, I'm sorry.
I used to say the same thing. And then I learned to better communicate.
No, she's learning.
She is.
Just takes time. But yeah, no, I never really get to fully heal. Takes too much time. I'd have to spend a full day in my void form, and if I go back to the office and Marmalade sees me in that, she's gonna fucking cry. The other one's gonna start freaking out, and I'll be okay. You know, come on, the hard-hitting detective. Like, what would I be without a couple bruises and a scar or two? Gotta look cool somehow.
Wow. In any case, I do have some guests to see too. New recruits.
Yeah. Well, I will do my best to not scare or bother them, or get in your way, which I think I've already done enough of. I do apologize.
No. Thank you, though.
For what?
Speaking with me. I feel better. Even if just a bit.
Well, hey, talking to you makes me feel better too. So I guess, thank you. Okay, enough mushy stuff. Let's deal with the recruits.
Some cultures call it transcendence, others consider it just vanishing, and others consider it, well, recycling. We essentially reintegrate ourselves right back into the weave and give what we took back.
How is it fitting?
Dear God, you.
Ah! Hello.
My apologies for frightening you.
I'm not
You're
apologizing.
fine. Him's not so much. It's fitting fine. The void tendrils that I have attached to the arm and the crystals are still trying to get used to the movement,
Good
so
job.
it's
Still spooky.
I see.
a little stiff. It'll take some time though. Thank you.
I
still
got it.
Of course.
What's left of the materials, anyone can use. There should be about roughly 50 pounds left of the adamantite and about 25 of void crystal.
Yes, that is. Thank you. Mother?
I made sure to tell them to keep it in the containment.
Oh. Hi.
Trying to be
Hello,
sneaky
Mother.
there, girl.
How are you
Hello,
doing?
sweetheart.
Pregnant fish.
It's swollen. That's how I'm feeling, dear.
How you go about that conversation.
I suppose that is to be expected.
How are you, honey?
Yeah.
Fine. I am doing
Be
better.
like, how are you doing?
Be more subtle about it.
Ah,
You know, other than
Are
just
you
going,
sure?
That's a pregnant fish lady.
Yes, Mother.
What am I supposed to tell you? That's a
Okay.
tall twink.
I was worried
Things are
whenever I had to leave.
You wouldn't
I am
The hell?
still
You know, I'm a short one. So.
grappling with a few problems, but nothing more than I can handle at the moment.
Okay, dear. If it's all right, I'm going to be coming to and fro for a little while.
Tell me about that one later.
That is fine.
Oh boy.
Yeah, pretty much.
How have things been?
Fine. I have been
Completely comprised of metal and
trying
void
to
crystal.
repair certain systems. There are still some instabilities.
I know.
However, overall, things are
We both
improving.
are. We own up to
I
it.
even got an
Good.
opportunity to spend some time with
No
Juniper.
point hiding it.
Oh, how'd that go?
Very well. Ion brought her to me to assist with some things. She was having difficulty disseminating different forms of information. I gave her some adjustments
It's okay, Michelle.
to work
Don't worry
on.
about it.
She is growing rather
Wear it
quickly.
as a badge of pride.
That's great.
She communicated with Ion, her
Michael,
first
but-
word.
It's okay.
Oh,
Yes.
She's playing the
It appears the
game.
first thing she has learned to correctly identify is trees.
I blame you.
Everyone does eventually.
I look forward to
a
seeing
bit of an interesting
Jaden
one, but all
and
right.
Raina.
Michael
Right.
here actually wants to
Yes.
learn more about the void.
I look forward to
since
seeing Jaden and
where he comes
Raina do
from
the same.
doesn't exist. I
Mm-hmm.
told him I'd find a couple of my old
How's
books
Luna?
if
She
you
is
have
well.
anything
She
suited
is
his way.
processing at the moment.
Good.
Do you want to know? Like,
Perhaps if she
specifics?
finishes
If
soon,
like,
she
want me
would
to scare
come and
a
visit
little
you.
bit, you know what I mean? A little bit
I
of
am
spooky.
certain she would like to
Mhm.
spend time with you.
Vault is
See my
fine.
void form, right?
Always, dear. I'm happy to see all of you.
I've heard about it.
She enjoys learning from you.
And a couple of new
I
faces
don't wanna
today.
I would recommend not in here.
Yes, Koda came.
I
He
did it
needed a
before.
replacement
Please keep
arm.
your
He
skin
had a
Don't
accident.
rock your skin.
Yeah, no, I had to.
Mm.
I had to go
The
into
young
void
woman,
form 'cause I had to
the
do it.
android,
I had my leg off.
Mhm.
that is Air. She is the significant other of Apollo.
Yeah, it happens when you're an
She
idiot.
is interested in
I
helping
figured
us
as
with
much,
medical
dear. I
work
gave
here.
them a bit of a hard time last time I saw them.
Ah, you are familiar then.
No, I know, I
The
know. Danny was getting chased by
two
people
undead,
again.
Scaris and Eliza, they are
Andy?
interested in joining Aegis as well.
He's a shapeshifter. People wanted blood.
That's
They
interesting.
were interested in seeing more of the facilities today. They were here just a few days ago.
Well, I gave him teleportation runes, but he wants us to run.
Well, all right then. That's going to be interesting.
Blessings.
Yes.
thank you.
Does he walk around in a human form now?
The young woman is a cleric.
I've only
Not
seen her
had
too
much
late.
experience or
Saw him in his spider
luck
form that one time.
with
I gave him a
clerics.
Satyr.
Hmm.
No,
Seriously,
Yeah,
I'm
he has
Religious
a human
entities
form.
tend
still
to
have a
be
minor fear of spiders.
difficult to
I don't know,
understand.
Everyone else became
Faith is an unusual concept even now.
I think
It can be, dear. Trust me.
Yeah, that's exactly.
Bandit.
That's a bit of a busy topic on
you
that
know
one.
what? You're spot on.
Yes, and
But
speaking
If
quite
faith carries
frankly,
them through, it
my experience in dealing with celestial entities has been
I think that's why there's no more void spiders.
trying, and that is being rather
Did you kill them all?
polite about it.
honest.
I don't kill anything in the void.
I
It
understand.
usually attracts other larger creatures.
In any case,
What probably
I hope
happened
you
was
have
the
been
people
well.
that actually
Feel
create
free to
them
stay as
were
long
like,
as you like.
Huh.
"Go to the void Void Spider. And was
I'm
like,
alright,
I
dear.
am here if you need me.
No,
One of the clerics
I'm
was
sorry. I'm such
Thank
a
you,
bad
honey.
face.
Trust me, all I really need to have is your face.
went out of phase.
Just company, that's all.
Michael.
Yes, well, I am
Things
certain
are
I can
starting
give you
to
more
feel-
than just my face.
That I can offer you a couple of my books as well.
I know, dear.
It's just
To let you know about the void. Probably the best.
Things are getting
And then he
cramped.
suddenly disappeared.
It's a big castle, but everything feels a little cramped.
And then,
Like I said, horrifying.
we have to deal with the
Hmm.
aftermath.
Perhaps a side effect.
Doesn't work out.
I can tell
Maybe.
you,
I'm
not
uncertain,
gonna
but
try to
Man, there's
promise.
everyone else fucking
I
said
need to get out.
and
Really
they-
bad.
I'm not everyone else.
That is
I'm not
understandable.
everyone else. I like life.
They said that too.
In any
man. They
case,
said
I do
that
need
too.
to see to my
You know
guests
what?
at the moment.
Wait,
Oh, right.
The stipulation
I'll just
that
be
I would have is if you want
kind
to
of
travel
poking
to the
around,
void,
you know me.
I have a snow
It
globe
is good to
there
see
where
you, though,
can
Mother.
peer out into it, but I'm
I am getting
not
tea,
sure
however.
how
Do
it
you
is
want some?
Office works.
I am fine.
So,
Thank you, though.
if you want.
You want to know how it
Okay, if
looks?
I ever get
Go
that
out there and
curious,
look at
I'll go to you
space.
too.
So good to see
Go out
you.
there and look in
Sounds like
space.
a great
Take
idea.
all the colors and stars and remove them.
Juan,
There you go. Now I don't want. No, I don't need to go there. Now I
A
know
couple
what it
of
looks like.
floating stones with like a
Come
weird
here.
face that's always staring at you, but I'm pretty sure that's that.
Oh. I love you, honey.
Like a nightmare.
I love you too, Mother.
Like, it's just
Alright.
I believe Brim is out at the
Ah,
moment.
Yeah.
Void Wraiths
Yeah.
and
Again?
Voidlings
Yes,
and ogres
I
just
believe
rambling about
tending to
like
the
a
grove.
zoo outside of my place, but that's probably because
Right.
that's what I am.
She is
That'll be,
taken to her new
Hmm.
duties with gusto, I suppose.
Oh, well, that's good. At least we know a location, and this isn't normal.
I wonder
Brim
if we
running
send them out into
offings.
space, they'll survive.
That should not be the normality.
We will.
No.
Please don't throw us out there.
I'll come and get you.
I
Time for me.
hope you were not
Please don't.
intending on throwing anyone
No.
into the vacuum of
Joke.
space.
Joke.
Very long.
Joke. Joke.
We are deep
I know I will
into
be.
it.
I have difficulty. I have difficulty out in there some days. It's like swimming in a pool you've never swimmed in. Different
Did you
viscosity.
just float out in space? Why are you just floating?
I've
out in
always found
space?
that
Don't do
the
that.
radiation tickles and causes a strange sensation.
Yep. That too. I get a little like
That-
rash every time.
Do the two of you just float out in space casually?
No,
Is this something we're just no? Okay, good.
but it
I
did
was
happen
gonna say, I don't
once.
think that's very good.
I try not to.
Can I ask how?
Sometimes it happens. Sometimes I just have a rough landing and I miss
Testing
where my
things. The
wormhole
vacuum
opens
of
and-
space, unfortunately, is much more cold than my systems would operate at
no.
normally.
Mhm.
Additionally, the radiation
Oh,
tends to cause problems for processing.
Bone chilling.
Yes.
Things
Alright,
become
That's
fragile
pretty
in
humorous.
space.
Good job.
Gosh, oh, Jesus Christ.
Oh. Hello, Ms. Mara.
Oh dear.
How are you doing today?
That is a
Oh,
very
pretty
nice
good.
name.
I'm glad to hear.
What? I was trying to perform a sneaky tea, but I couldn't get past.
Ah, it's okay. You did a fantastic job.
No, dear. I failed to sneak. That's the opposite of a good job. That's a bad job.
No, you tried though, which is like half the game.
Oh, I did.
A for effort.
She doesn't effort start with an
What?
E?
No. That's not what I meant.
Believe she
I think
means
she's
on
saying
a
that
grading
she's-
system.
Like you get an A
Oh.
for trying.
You get an A for effort.
There you go.
Right, I don't have to go to school anymore, dear. Just tell me I did fantastic. I
Okay.
am fantastic.
Okay.
Miss Mara has spoken.
Yes.
Brayden White. Fish Lady has spoken.
Will you stop calling her Fish Lady? She has a name.
It's alright.
It's
The only one I've
Mara.
given a hard time to about that had been Adam, and that's merely because I like giving him a hard time.
Speaking quite honestly, she is royalty after all.
All right. Well,
Like- Like,
mm,
like queen or like
I'm going to let you
princess?
process.
Eliza,
Eliza?
you, I
Uh,
don't know if you have to bow.
that's not necessary, sweetheart.
so I don't do politics.
Every time I called up a princess, they say a queen. Every time I say a queen, they say something else. And one time they said king, and that was confusing.
Yeah,
Oh, you poor thing.
I've dropped the informalities for so long. I appreciate being more called a mother figure than anything. So, that's the title I kind of have taken to it.
Mother fish. Mama fish.
Fish mom.
Fish mama. There we go. That's it. Fish mama.
Yes.
That one might be a little
Rim,
too
on the other
far-fetched.
hand, seems
this
to have
similar to
embraced her
Cooking
new
Mom?
titles.
I know she would.
I haven't actually seen her around for a
From
bit.
that
She
thing
okay?
Skeleton King plays
She has
on
been
his-
busy,
Oh,
mostly
that's
with
a
tending
game
to her
about
new duties and
different-
preparing for the grove to be rebuilt.
The Grove? Is that?
Our home.
It was a very inaccurate depiction of a person.
Oh,
Mm.
okay.
As
Yes,
I had
it's just-
mentioned,
It's just
that
a game,
is
Eliza.
Brim's
It's
responsibility
not
now.
supposed to be realistic.
I will help if she asks, or if she needs, what I can do, but
Like those posters of the girls with really big eyes.
that is up to her now. What happens to the grove is in her hands.
She has been requesting large amounts of building materials as well as some manpower.
Oh. Well, I can't lend a lot of manpower, but I've got materials lying around.
As do
Not
I.
exactly a man, but.
Well, I
say so.
can't lend woman
You are
power
more
when
than welcome to offer.
Wait, not exactly a man. I don't.
I'm not a man at all. You know what?
Oh.
not getting into this conversation.
I am
I
sorry,
thought you were-
ma'am.
Oh,
I don't believe that's what
You did it yourself.
what he means,
I-
Eliza.
I would be 100% lying if I said
Oh,
that's not what I initially
eunuch.
thought.
I've always found
however.
gender
No.
identities to be rather arbitrary at times.
No, he means he's not a human. That's what he means.
I guess.
I chose mine simply out of convenience. And because I got tired of people asking me if I am a he or a she.
that's very fair.
I always chose the biological. It's not the same
Yes.
for everybody. Especially not.
I do not have such an identity.
Yeah, that's reasonable. It's real. Oops.
Dink.
He's a lot sneakier than you think.
Now that I have your attention. Attention.
Yes. Attention.
Would you like a cup of tea?
Kitsune Drake,
Alright.
Drake, thank you so much for the Twitch Prime sub, honey. I appreciate it.
Now you can put your attention back that way.
She's been next to you the whole time. You do not have a lot of spatial awareness.
Oh, looks like the little one is around.
Oh,
Apologies, dear. I just like messing
wait,
with you.
is that Oogie?
Oh, hey, it's Uggs. Uggs.
Hello, Oogie.
Good evening, Mother.
Hello, Luna. Oogie, it is a pleasure to see you. I have not seen you in a while.
Yeah, it's
How-
been a while.
I think I know now.
What's up?
Hey. Hello.
How's
What's up,
the
little
training
one?
going?
How you doing?
I am
Doing
operational.
sort of
How about you?
I am also
have
operational.
actually,
And a lot more operational, seeing that you're okay.
Luna.
The form has.
Yes.
I know the form hasn't been
Luna! Hi, honey.
popping in as
Hi,
a
sweetheart. Oh, it's been a few days. How have you been?
so that's good
I
thing.
have been operational.
That's
I have
good.
Like I said,
updated some of my
Mwah.
processes.
If you want help or anything,
Mm.
Oh,
I'll
Only
reach out.
by a little bit.
little bit?
Mm-hmm.
What have you
I
been
hope
She's
seeing
been
that
working
too,
on compression.
I don't exactly know how
Much.
I would get
Data
help
compression is
with
important for
something
us.
like that, though.
No new
How we store the
adventures?
information we collect is
Well,
directly
just remember what
tied
I told you.
to how complex, as individual units,
You've been
we can
just
become.
staying in the
Breathe
cathedral
and
the
calm your
entire
mind.
time?
Whenever you feel
Well, looks
overly
like she's
stressed
doing a
or anxious,
fantastic job.
She is.
find a center point
Yes.
to focus on. A friend, family member, somebody that you know
Well-
that can calm you.
I did go on a trip with Detective Esso and the princess.
I don't want to keep you.
Oh, you
So
finally got to
I-
get out of the house.
You okay?
Oh, sorry, I just
Good
Yeah,
job.
no, just getting used to the
like
new
seeing
arm.
the two of them.
Mm. Yeah, I actually kind of accidentally came in here. Truthfully. I'll
Oh,
mess around.
Hello, Oogie.
That's all right, dear. We don't have to go in the office.
Hybris is very welcoming, so especially to
Oogie is always welcome within my home, whether or not they have requested access to it.
Sorry.
Regardless,
There you go.
I believe
Hi,
I
Hybris.
know how.
I'm gonna return.
I recognize the feather. Oogie is
Yeah.
an old acquaintance of mine.
Oh,
You
Oh.
know
who
Corona.
else is here?
Mr.
Yeah, I'm
Kodo.
aware of Corona.
Miss Air.
Perhaps Corona
haven't
has
heard
mentioned a
of a
point in
first
time
name
in
yet. Would
which
you like
they
to go
may
meet them
have
with me?
perished.
Yes, the small one is named Fable.
No, but I'm
Fable
not
is
surprised.
my friend.
But
He's teaching
I'm
me
guessing
many
somehow that
things.
ties back to
Would you like to introduce me to him?
Logie.
Yeah.
Yes, and how I may have accidentally overreacted to a situation.
Uh-huh. Well, before that conversation starts, Logie? My name's Essa.
Yeah. Nice to meet you, Esso.
It's a pleasure to meet you too.
Hello.
You got a really cool looking feather.
Thanks. It was a gift.
Corona told me
Oh,
what
good.
happened.
Yeah.
It is a shame, but these things do happen.
Oh, what? Actually, if it's too much, I'm not gonna ask. But
Just a friend that passed on. They went on their own terms, though.
Okay. Okay. Give me a moment. I fucking emotions are starting to pile up.
It is
and,
fine.
Uh,
Here, perhaps it would cheer you up if I were to introduce you to someone.
Okay. So
Come.
want to try calming down first, cause yeah, I gained something over the time, and it kind of changes my form of something big, and I don't know how big it is, so I might hit the ceiling if I'm not careful.
Perhaps we should move to somewhere with more space if you are concerned that might occur.
Oh, I'm a little bit. I'm gonna step out.
Okay.
Her emotions get the better of her, and when she's frightened or stressed out, she transforms into a much larger version of herself, and it scares her even more. So,
Like a big oogie.
Yes.
really, like, bigger than me.
I'm still haven't seen Big U, but I'm guessing it's huge. Why don't we ever hang out in the void, dude? You're like the one excuse I have to even go there anymore.
If you want to, you can help me find my old smithing place. I lost it almost 400 years ago.
Yeah, I want to go to the void and find a smithing place. Yes, sure, why not? We'll call it a little void adventure. I'll fucking start
There we go.
writing a book on our tales, venturing out into the black and slightly purple with the occasional shade of red. I don't know why
I'll make sure I return him in one piece.
That would be wise. In any
Awesome, me
case, Oogie's emotions are infectious almost. I learned remorse because of her.
Yeah, we tend to
It was a harsh
learn a lot
lesson.
about ourselves from other people. I'm guessing something really bad happened. And there comes the part
It
where I ask.
was no one's fault, I suppose, in particular. I was protecting those close to me. And Corona was out of control. Oogie was close to Corona. She was hurt by this.
It wasn't entirely my mom's fault.
Can I give you guys a quick little warning about accepting Corona in here? Sachi gave me some evidence I had to turn in of her doing a certain something that may or may not have set off a nuclear-style explosion.
Yes.
And also a certain something about her killing people.
What?
Just in general, innocent people. Multiple reports.
The nuclear event I was aware of. Thankfully, no one was hurt, but many families were displaced.
I have a...
As far as killings
copy
go,
of
I am
CD.
unaware of this.
If you want to view it, feel free. But it's got...
I would view that very subjectively due to the strain between Sachi and my mother.
I'm viewing it from a gray line. Alright?
I know you are.
Murder is murder. Whether you're killing a bad guy or not.
I'm not coming to my mother's defense in that department. It was probably before my time.
I'm
Michael.
going to keep my operation focused outside.
Did you need something?
Of here.
Oh, I was just gonna let these two know that I was heading out in to send me anything they have.
You have a contact
yeah.
I can get?
Yeah.
Yeah, don't worry about giving that to me. I in fact already got it.
Yep.
I'll let you know when I find it.
Okay, that's good. You too, Void Boy. Oh, also wanted to tell you, remember there was that,
I'm going to go check on Oogie.
dragon drug dealer thing that I told you about?
Oogie? Oogie? Hello, Miss Felix.
Hello, Olvius.
It is a pleasure to see you again. It has been some time.
It has. I hope you don't mind.
No, of course, you have always been welcome here. Was there any specific business you had, or perhaps you came to visit merely as friends?
I just come to visit. I've been really very preoccupied as of late, but I found myself in a bit of a lull. I found myself just thinking, and I wanted to come visit.
I see. Well,
See how things are going.
it is a pleasure to see you. There are a few other guests here at the moment.
Many great
Things are
agents, I presume?
always... Yes, a few new individuals who are interested in assisting us.
We face it.
Yes, would you like to meet them?
I would love to.
Of course. Please, follow me.
So, pardon my asking, is that the marking?
A spontaneous development. I have been dealing with some problems. Coda? You are leaving?
Alex run by.
Oh. I must have missed her. Miss Felix, you recall Oogie?
I do, yeah.
You okay?
She needed a moment to calm down. You know how she gets emotionally sometimes.
With Hybris and have we met?
We have not.
Well, I'm Michael. Nice to meet you.
Really?
You two have a wonderful evening, or you know what I mean. I'll be taking my leave. Thank you for letting me come in, Miss Hybris. I'll be back another time.
It was a pleasure to see you. Take care.
You as well. And I will.
I suppose
Perhaps
I
we
will
should
let
let them
them...
talk.
Yes, I will let them be for now. Oh, I do have one person I would love for you to meet. At least in her physicality.
Possibly.
Luna.
Possibly. Okay.
But I'm going to be going between here and home quite a
Hello.
bit. Oh.
I have someone I would like you to meet.
Hello.
Oh.
Hello, Mara.
Hi, dear. Join the party.
Hello.
I'll move here.
Hello.
It's easier.
My name is Luna. It is nice to meet you.
You are very small. I don't wanna.
It's a pleasure to meet you as well. And Felix.
Oh. It's nice to meet you.
Miss Felix is an old friend of mine. We have known each other for some time now.
Oh. Then it is very nice to meet you.
Come here, dear. If I could borrow a hand really quickly.
So polite.
Of course.
This
And she
is
I'm gonna
Luna,
get off my ass for
the
this one.
first of my children.
All right.
Your
Thank you,
children.
dear.
I had a feeling, but I had to make sure. She reminds me a lot of when I first met you.
She is developing rapidly.
Oh. Little Luna, it's a pleasure to meet you.
Likewise.
Would you mind if
Go ahead.
I just had to.
Mara.
I was waiting my time, dear.
Here.
Hi,
Hello.
Mother.
It isn't.
It's good to see you again.
Hi, honey. Come here. It's been a long time. Oh. I think the last time I saw you, we were having a bit of a girls' chat, but.
I do recall that. My goodness, you're very heavily pregnant. When are you
Like I
due?
said,
Everyone's
we're
so
officially
forward
on a
about it.
5-week countdown.
Oh, goodness.
Maybe I'm the weird one.
For the figurative.
I'll take the side.
I do not believe that makes you strange.
I mean,
It's
we
gonna
did
be all
take your
hands on
skin
deck.
Oh, goodness.
Oh,
How have you been here?
I've been busy. To say the
I-
least,
I figured.
there's a lot of things I have to
Careful.
deal with personally, and I don't often find lulls in time to get away. But I had one such lull in time, and
Incoming.
I found myself reminiscing, and I wanted to come see her.
Hey, Luna.
Well,
Luna?
like I said, we were having a bit of a corner party.
Bugs wanted to
I
try
can
some
see
of your tea.
that.
Would you like a glass of
Understood.
tea, dear?
I could do with some tea.
I will make some.
Pardon me, crowd.
Well, go right ahead.
Looky, Luna is the first of my children.
Yes, I've been making tea every morning.
That's a
What?
good girl.
She is as offspring, a
So
child.
you know what the kettle is then?
Yes.
Alright, let's get to work, Luna.
Robot mom. Robot baby.
Number 1 rule.
Safety first,
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
and then clean up after yourself.
That's number 2 rule.
It's actually probably a very improper terminology, but I
Technically
apologize.
speaking, yes, but it is simpler to explain to people.
Got the kettle in the water. I'll take care of the heat.
I would much rather not spend
Right.
hours trying to explain it.
Now, we just have to wait for it to whistle.
That's just Barney style.
Can't help.
Flavor tea should we do?
I tell you what. Two
I may
things.
ask all your name,
Go ask Miss Faye her
because
preference.
I admit that
Secondary.
Ah,
I
then.
only knew a couple of
I
faces
believe
when
I have
came in.
delayed enough.
Go
Scaris,
say
Miss
hi.
Eliza.
I
I would like to show you
like
around
I've
a bit, if
met
you would not
you
mind.
before.
My apologies
name's
again for the
Esso.
delay.
It's a pleasure.
Air,
Of course.
I believe you have seen most of the facilities here, but perhaps a more formal tour would be in order?
Did you sleep well?
Oh,
I would like that.
Oh,
You're my roommate.
Nicholas.
Of course. If the three of
Yeah.
you
I
would
believe I
follow
have
me
seen you
there.
before.
Of course.
Never
Yeah, I
got a
think we
proper
were.
introduction.
Then,
Yeah,
you are already quite familiar with our headquarters. This is where many of our agents gather and come together to organize our various missions and activities. It is also a good place for them to come and relax. Through these doors is our research facilities, our laboratories. If you would come with me, I will show you. These facilities are used by several of our agents, whether in developing new technologies, repairing their equipment, or performing research on various topics. Our agents are allowed free access to the majority of the equipment and materials that we have here, including a state-of-the-art prototype fabricator. Here, most of our agents can also conduct their research using any of the terminals here. Through there is our server room. It is restricted access, so the majority of our agents do not go there. However, our agents are free to request access.
Understood.
If any of you have questions, you are more than welcome to ask.
You know, your home is trying to steal you.
Hmm.
Was trying to steal you. You're fine now.
Where did Scarus
I did not see him in there.
There he
Oh.
is.
Oh, there he is.
Mm-hmm.
Did you have trouble?
Yes, for a moment.
Well then, we shall continue. Well then, this way. This is our training facilities. Many of our agents like to come here to either practice or hone their skills or simply let off steam and exercise. This room is built to be self-repairing. So, our agents are welcome to let loose as they see fit, as long as they keep one another from harm.
Hmm.
If you have any questions.
How does it repair itself?
The room you see before you is actually nothing more than a fabrication. It is not entirely real. This room is constructed completely from hard light. Beyond these walls lies several dozen hard light projectors, and the power systems and control systems necessary to run them. These systems are what holds the room together. As sections are afflicted, these projectors will handle respooling and reforming the lattice. If you had any other questions.
None that I can think of.
Then we shall continue on. Above is my terminal. If you ever need to get in touch with me or are here and do not know where I am, often you can find me there or can speak with me through the terminal. These are our dorms. I prefer to make sure that our agents have at least a place to stay and call home. All agents are given open access to the cathedral and are assigned a room. Some of these rooms are also assigned to regular guests or associates of our organization. If you are to become a member of Aegis, you will receive one of these rooms. You have any questions?
There's a lot of rooms.
Yes, I tried to make sure there is plenty of room for my guests.
Let's consider it.
Why are all the frames empty?
I have not decided what to put in them yet. Having room to grow is something I value. Now then. The design of this hallway is meant to be modular. The rooms themselves can be disconnected from the outside structure. Should something ever happen to many of the rooms in the cathedral, they will seal, including these rooms. These rooms themselves act as impromptu emergency pods, if you will.
So it's like a security.
Yes. Yes, should something ever happen to the cathedral itself, these rooms will be ejected and have enough life support to sustain themselves long enough that the individual or occupants inside should be able to survive long enough until help arrives. Through this door is our garden. It is a newer addition that I have decided to make for those of my agents who are more accustomed to nature. Having a more natural environment within the cathedral has been a difficult task to achieve. However, it seems to be something that many of our agents enjoy.
Go ahead.
I hope to continue to fill this room with more plants as time goes on, whether those of a protected variant or those of a more exotic nature, things that should be valued here.
You said it took you a while to get a more natural place. How long did this take?
Several months. And that was only the building process. I had to make sure that these trees would be able to stay sustained here in outer space.
I was gonna question, how do they survive without the light?
Well, these trees in particular do not require as much light. In fact, the majority of the nutrients are soaked into the soil from beneath. A sort of feeding system, if you will. They help keep the trees healthy, as well as any other plant life that is planted here. If you have any questions.
I think she might just be exploring.
Mm.
Well, if you don't have any questions, I will lead you back to the main area.
I did want to ask, what do your tattoos mean?
These are not tattoos. They are more akin to scars.
Oh. My apologies.
It is fine. I understand the misunderstanding.
Well, they've shrunken since we last saw you, so
yes, they have been fading.
That's good.
Yeah.
Well, in any case, shall we continue?
Of course.
If you would come with me.
Okay. They're looking for you in the main hall. Someone named Quill's here.
Oh, thank you.
Oh, go. No
My
problem.
apologies, Sig. Wow. I believe that concludes the tour. My apologies for the sudden fright.
It's okay. Oh.
Hello, Luna.
Mother, Quill is here.
I heard. Would you lead me
Are
to
you
him?
okay?
I'm doing perfectly and didn't just get scared.
You take care of business.
Quill.
I was actually worrying about it.
Think.
Mother's here.
Doors are
This is going to be a
Hello,
soundproof. I don't have my key.
Hi, hi.
Woke up.
It's a pleasure to
I
see
haven't
you
been
again.
around.
garden, maybe.
You have been busy, I've heard. How go things?
I like the
been
dance
good.
and the song. Good job.
Just busy.
That's wonderful to hear.
This is the I get to see my family. I get to
Perhaps
see my
sometime I
things
should
weren't
stop
going
by.
as well for you, but
I get to see my family.
that's why I came.
It's just like a little bit of arm movement here.
Things have been
Oh,
better.
I get to see my family. I get to see my family.
Oh. Is this an exotic dance? Where's this from? Where does it originate?
Me.
You made up this dance?
Thankfully,
Yes.
given recent events,
Stop that.
things seem to be improving.
Yes. Yes.
I am certain you heard the news concerning the tragedy that befell Aegis.
Yes, I did.
Yes, well, the investigation is complete, and Aegis's reputation has been cleared. We are no longer viewed as criminals, thankfully.
I didn't know about that part.
When I say old, I mean like
That is surprising, but that was the case. Given Noru's actions,
Been busy. So I haven't exactly had a lot of time to learn about things.
that is understandable.
Don't give me that look. I've known that man for a long
As I said, Noru's actions reflected poorly on our organization. There was a large amount of scrutiny placed upon us.
In person, we both
Thankfully,
are well acquainted with.
our name was cleared.
I'm glad it was. I have faith in you. And the rest of Aegis.
Thank you.
I'm sorry I wasn't around to help.
It is fine. You have had your own problems to deal with.
Problems is a little stretching it. It's actually been fairly good.
I'm glad to hear that. Hopefully Pathfinders will not have the same issues that Aegis has run into over the past 2 years.
So far we've had no problems. Two
That is
successful quests.
That is wonderful to hear. Well, in any case, I have been here. I am guessing Ion told you of things that happened?
Yes. I don't know everything, but he let me know that you needed me. Or needed friends. Not necessarily me in particular.
It has been difficult. Nano has been going through something.
I heard.
I had not anticipated that her interactions with me would cause such problems for me. At least not in the capacity that they did.
Sometimes things you don't expect blow you away.
Yes. Well, I believe the metaphor goes as those closest to you can hurt you the most. I believe that is applicable in this situation.
The people who are closest to you can always be a great weakness, but a great strength as well. I consider them more of a strength than anything.
Yes, well. In the meantime, Nano's behavior has had me worried.
I can imagine. I'll try and help how I can, if you want it.
I would appreciate that. Thank you.
I did manage to bring you the seeds I promised.
Oh, of course. Now that I have a garden, perhaps I can begin growing some of my own supplies here.
Some of them should be pretty interesting.
I look forward to see how they grow.
I won't ruin the surprise as to what they are, but I've always found most of the plants in the Whispering Wood are pretty fun. Nothing dangerous, just fun.
I will enjoy getting to research and perhaps determine what they are as they grow.
I've done my best to preserve them. A lot of plants go through very quick changes in the Whispering Wood. But when I find interesting ones, I preserve them as well as I can.
Interesting.
Some of them are pretty.
Well, thank you for sharing these with me. Well then. We do have a few visitors today. Things have been improving, at least for Aegis. Given the pressure we were put under and the spotlight that was put on our activities here, it seems to have inspired at least a few people to consider assisting us in our activities. So, not all is negative.
I'm glad. It does seem more full than the last time I was here.
Yes.
New faces, though. At least some I don't recognize.
Plenty of interesting individuals. And I'm sure they are not the last new faces we will see.
I'd hope not. It would get stale if you only saw the same faces every day.
Certainly.
I'm hoping I'll get some new faces too.
I'm sure.
Don't worry about it. The train's lagging a little bit behind. Luna, sound the horn. Sound the horn. Don't worry about us. This is therapy for Esso. It'll make sense eventually.
Would you look at the trees on the left and the right hand side? Would you enjoy? There's a beautiful
This is the most fun I've had in months.
Perhaps we should accompany them.
That's a beautiful man.
You'll have to be quick and catch the train.
Of course.
This is my fault, and I'm proud of it.
It was actually her fault. She started it and everybody just joined in.
I suppose I am not surprised.
Check it. Oh, God, wait. Oh, shit, we're disconnected. Oh, no.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Oh.
You okay?
Oh, sorry.
Who is
Sorry.
new?
Sorry.
Who's new?
Would you like water?
I can't drink.
Oh. How about
I'll take some
you?
peanuts.
I've got peanuts. Achoo. There you go.
Thank you.
Would you like any peanuts or water?
Some water, please.
I've got water.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Oh, dear.
Keep that train moving.
Oh my god.
Chugga, 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 chugga.
I wasn't offered anything. What kind of service
Her behavior
is this?
fluctuates so strangely sometimes.
I want popcorn. I'm going to be different.
It makes sense. She's probably emulating those around her.
She has begun to mimic people's behaviors. I simply hope that those around her take note and Try to teach her good things. I've already had someone try to
Learning new
teach her that hitting
faces.
people is okay.
I remember that one.
Yes. I was rather displeased, to put it quite bluntly.
Hopefully having her around will inspire everyone to be more gentle. If that's the right way to put it.
Yes, she knows that violence is not something to resort to. I have been doing my best to teach her good morals, with the help of those around me.
That's good. I'm sure Ion has helped.
He has been. However, he has had his hands full with Juniper.
You'll have to remind me that one. That's,
You have seen the small capsule he carries with him. That is her container for now.
I see.
She still required someone to carry her. She lacks the necessary functions and computing power to sustain herself properly.
I'm glad she's in good hands then.
The late arrivals in the train here.
Yes.
We headed to the garden. I think she said it as a joke, but then the engine started going. Well, here we are. Also, hi. Hello.
Hi.
We're gonna go to the garden now. Yeah. It was all a marketing ploy. Now we're close to my room. Not close enough, apparently.
Target required. What?
Be right back.
Miss Morrow, we just need to take care of something real quick.
Alternative
My hug went that way. But now my hug's going this way. Oh. Sorry, dear. We had a bit of a train adventure.
That was.
I noticed.
One moment.
I got to be an old lady.
Of course.
A mental breakdown. I come over and I'm trying to talk to Luna, and he walks over and starts jabbing at my leg. And the little bit of demon in me kind of came out. All right, I'm sorry. Okay, I don't like to. Every day is like a bubbling fucking fire in my stomach, and I keep trying to push it down.
All right. In not so many words, I'm going to explain to you. I know exactly how you feel.
Trust me, I know how you feel too. And I'm human.
Look, I was kneeling to talk to Luna, and my legs were in a lot of pain, and he starts jabbing at it, and instinct kicked in, and I'm sorry, okay? I wouldn't hurt Fable maliciously. I mean, I think I've proven that enough as it is.
I'm gonna caveat. Have you apologized to Fable since then?
I haven't had the chance. I've been busy. I just got here, and yeah, I haven't apologized to him.
Wait,
I'll
right
take
here.
that.
Ion, did you request some report from a unit named New?
Finally. Yes.
I see. Well then, I will let them know that they are free to enter.
Thank you.
Is it a bad time?
Actually,
Should I come out of my room?
you might want to meet them as well.
I see. Sig,
Sig
you are
in his
more
room?
than welcome to come out.
Why is Sig in his room?
I thought Sig was.
It is his
Did
room.
you put Sig in
Ion.
timeout?
No, he is
Oh,
simply in his
okay,
room.
alright. Then why is he asking to come out? It's his room.
Sig, get out of
Because
your
there was a
room.
very angry conversation happening outside.
I mean, I wasn't angry.
I heard
You
nothing,
angry?
I saw nothing. You all have a one day. It's okay. It's
I wasn't angry. Were you angry?
No.
I wasn't angry.
Well then,
I guess I'm a demon, so I guess
I am
be
going
angry.
to spend some more time with Quell and the others.
I see.
Yeah.
Have fun.
Now's your chance.
Just let it.
Here.
Let it
You should probably sit.
Probably. I did just
very close to him
get on a
for
train.
some a week.
You did.
There's
He's been
nothing wrong with that. I'm just.
More
He's been
curious?
teaching me things. And I've been teaching him things. He's been teaching me about the concept of emotions, mostly. The basic definitions of them. While I've been teaching him about music.
What kind of music?
Any and all type.
She is quite knowledgeable. She has quite the collection at this point.
What's your favorite kind of music?
If you cannot decide, you may choose at random.
My favorite type of music is the type of music that has an orchestra with it.
A symphony. Luna is still developing. Her ability to decide on her own preferences is difficult and often results in arbitrary decisions.
So she's still not a full individual.
Not quite. Her sentience is not fully realized. I am still proud of her, though. She is growing rapidly. Hello, Miss Felix.
Well,
You are enjoying the garden?
I was. I was just taking a moment to just sit beneath a tree and breathe.
Given your duties, I am certain that is relaxing.
Very. It's been very, very busy for me lately, and it's rare that I get a moment to simply sit and close my eyes.
That is understandable. I turn my back for one moment and she is already gone.
You're looking for your daughter. She is over there.
Oh, there she is. She has been getting more and more excitable. I am unsure if she is truly mimicking the behavior or if it is of her own design.
She seems very
Nice.
curious.
That is a natural trait to have for her. Ah, please do enjoy yourselves.
We will.
Perhaps you should be able to think of some safety measures for them to take.
Potentially.
Some safety drills?
That could be a good idea.
Heaven knows. Hello, dear.
Hello, Mother.
How you feeling, sweetheart?
I am feeling fine.
Whoop, didn't mean to climb halfway up the tree then.
I've been telling Mara about it. Well, one in particular, a member of Pathfinders.
I see. Who is that?
It seems a little one named Sai, a 13-year-old, managed to pass the test.
Interesting.
I'm having to keep a close eye on her.
I can understand the troubles with this. I have had a few underaged individuals request to become members of Aegis. Although given the problems that we often undertake, it is difficult to allow such young individuals to join us.
It is. Honestly, if it wasn't for the fact that I actually managed to get in contact with their parents, I probably wouldn't let them in. Although it does bring into question why their parents allowed them to join an adventuring guild.
I could not say for certain.
I'm keeping an eye.
Well, whether or not parental permission, you and the other guild members are now responsible for them. So,
I'm keeping an eye on them as best I can.
Right. But dear, what I've come to learn is you can't... Well, remember a few moments ago how I said I was trying to baby-proof a castle? You can cover the entire guild house in rubber. There's still going to be danger. But putting in the proper practices, it will at least help the process along.
I'm trying to treat her as equal as the others. She passed the test, so...
I understand that.
Can't doubt her abilities.
You can still treat her equally, but they have to know that safety must be applied.
They all should. Not just her.
Exactly.
So far, we've had minimal injury. I've been excited.
That's good. So what I was going to say was that this recommendation is have them practice maybe a few things to help, just in case they get separated from the party or something like that. See if they have any survival practices, things to help them get along if they somehow become on their own. It's going to happen.
simple first aid training might be helpful.
And
Although
hiding
I have
techniques.
to learn the modern techniques.
I had to learn a little bit of modern as well, but it took some time.
I don't know too much about modern medical practices. Tried to read a book on it, but a lot of new words. Which is good.
Hello.
Hello, Luna.
How are you doing?
I am well.
Good.
And how are you doing?
I am well.
But do you understand what that means, Luna?
No.
In time.
Sorry about the random train that went through the cathedral.
It was quite amusing to watch.
It was the big old choo-choo train, like we do.
Absolutely, dear. And you were very wonderful.
Thank you.
I received excellent service.
Good. I am glad.
Here, come sit with your mother.
I got to see my family today.
Yes, I wish I had known you were coming. Otherwise, I would have let Brim know to stay here.
I didn't think about it. I just kind of, did my thing.
It is perfectly all right, Mother.
Wait a minute.
Is something wrong?
No, not at all. Just,
See something or someone interesting?
no, just curious. Hold on. That is very different.
You like them?
I'm just... I had to do a double take, but I thought it was one of our own.
The echo flower is over there, Grandma.
Where?
Further back.
Over there.
Brim, I believe, buried it there. Or planted it, more accurately. Hello, Kara.
Hello.
To keep you up to date, the last 25 is sealed away in here.
I see. Thank you.
Ion is being... I trust him with the sword. So if it's ever needed again, he has it. As well as you have what you need.
I see.
But, Ug's got a little anxiety ridden, so I need to go
Hi.
take care of that.
Sorry about that. Hybris, there is a slight problem in the hallway. And by slight, I mean Oogie has turned big.
Stop.
Huh?
I'll take care of that. It's my
Is she
fault.
all right?
Yes, she is just, her anxiety spiked, and that's what happens. So you stay here with the other tall gentleman and enjoy your reconnection. Hi, by the way.
Yes.
Hi.
Coda. I'll be taking my leave after I take care of that. Nice name.
Oh, hi, Quill.
Oh.
Oh, another thing. There was this weird monocled lady in the hallway. She said she
Monocled?
was new.
Was she speaking with Ion?
No, not at the time. I don't think Ion was there. She had just entered the cathedral, yes? Oh,
Did she give you a name?
yes, new.
New. Oh!
No?
My apologies. A misinterpretation. I may need to go and speak with her.
Oh.
I believe she
listen.
came to deliver a report to Ion, though. I'm unsure where he is at the moment. Yes.
I made my way back.
She indicated it was important, that he had requested it.
Hi, sweetheart.
Mm. Mm.
Wait, I'm going outside to get them stuff out of here.
Bye.
Wow. Perhaps it can wait for a bit.
Things are certainly active again.
They always are.
They were a bit quiet there for me, though I didn't know how much time was passing.
We missed you. I was honestly frightened when I did not find you in your tavern.
Boop, boop.
I'm glad to be back.
We are glad to have you back.
Especially considering I can move around more freely.
Definitely, yes.
I can actually go to Severe
Now,
City.
what on earth?
At least without too much worry.
Yes, I can see where that would have been
Risky.
solved, given your new form. You are still
Pardon me,
adjusting to
dear?
it, or perhaps you have finally acclimated?
I think it'll be a while till I'm fully acclimated. A lot of new feelings.
Of course.
There they are.
Sometimes I wonder what might have been had I stayed within a body of flesh and blood for a bit longer, but given the circumstances, I think it was much more important for me to return to being who I was.
I hope it's gotten better.
What has gotten better?
If I remember last time we talked, you were having trouble with your emotion.
Well, these are a sign at the very least that they are still present, and if perhaps a bit damaged, functional. Nano and what she said to me were, well,
Kindling to the fire.
Perhaps, yes. It was like a flood. A tidal wave washing over a beach.
I presume all the emotions you were bottling up burst out.
Many of them, yes.
I suppose you should be glad you have so many people to support you.
I always am.
I'm glad for them too.
I think my only regret is that perhaps I made others worry when I should not have.
That's, I think, the one thing I've learned I am not be too worried about.
Ion, if you would like to bring the guest over.
Guess that plan has changed. Alright. Let's go.
Looks like they're meeting up over there.
Right.
Hello.
Hello.
Where are you, little one?
So,
I cannot see.
I'm gonna wait for Mara to come along.
Okay, good. I'm fine.
Mara's making her way over.
Yeah.
Get her way downtown, walk it past Jason's past if she's homebound.
I have a bone to pick with you.
People.
Now, you know exactly what I needed.
Sorry.
You're fine, honey. I know there's always some insanity going on. However, you don't see me without a hug eventually. And I heard someone said tree today.
Maybe.
It was 2 days ago.
Quite surely. I don't. It wasn't me. That's for sure. I didn't say tree.
Quite frankly, she didn't even say it.
Just now say it. She kind of sent it. Maybe.
She seemed rather confused by the image that you presented her with. Her only definition for it was that it was not a tree.
I mean, I provided a definition. I don't know if I needed to be more descriptive.
Perhaps she did not understand what the description was. Or that it was a description to begin with.
Ion.
Her understanding of common is... wow. Minimal at best.
Someone dinking your shoulder? Someone poking your shoulder?
Who's dinking my...
Yes.
Hi there.
Who? Where? What? When? What? Who? Hello? Hi? Yes.
Hi there. I didn't know it was that hard to miss. I am...
No. That's my mistake.
Anyways, Miss New?
Yes.
Yes.
I would like to formally introduce myself. I am Hybris, the owner of this station and the leader of the organization Hybris. It is a pleasure to meet you.
She's gonna pretend to grab your cheek, but she's not actually grabbing your cheek because there's a mask there. She's kind of like pinching the edge of your mask here.
You indicated that you had a report to present to Ion. May I inquire as to what the nature of this report is?
Ion, dear.
Ion, is it okay to tell her of the request you have given me?
Go ahead. Full disclosure.
The incident with Corona, I believe a month or two back, Ion had requested me to clean up the radiation in the area.
I see. You were involved in that crew then. Yes. The radiation, you have seen to it that it has been reduced to habitable levels?
Yes, we mostly collected it and put it away since it was quite hard to diminish. But it is no longer in that area.
I see. I am certain there will be lingering effects for years to come. Wow. Hopefully, at the very least, families that were displaced should be capable of moving back into the surrounding towns. The facility, however, I fear is likely still irradiated.
On Corona's behalf, Lynn had offered many air filters and assistance if they find any radiation that had not been cleaned up, anything missed.
Of course. We will likely need to keep an eye on the area, at least for the next few decades. Seems Ion has run off.
He was getting pulled by the cheek. Cheekish.
Yes. Luna, are you holding Fable?
Yes, I saw Cordelia doing this yesterday.
I'm kind of used to it from God. And other people. A lot of people do.
Interesting. Well. In any case, Miss New, I will go and look for Ion before you are ready to give your report.
It worked. Everything we planned worked. Alright. I'm just an idiot. It literally just worked. But I didn't want any, like, trickster players. Well, bit late for that, unfortunately.
Today, hold a conversation. But she's still
Hello, dear.
not too strong.
This is fine. Come here.
Miss New is waiting on us.
It won't be too long.
I was just updating Mara about Andy.
I see. Anything new that I would not know?
After what happened when we went to the CERS, the part of Andy that came back with us apparently made it so that she was strong enough to hold a conversation for, I guess I would say, roughly about 15 minutes.
I see.
Try to speak to her every couple of days.
That is good.
Let her know how things are going.
I apologize for stealing you too long, dear.
Oh no, it's... I apologize for the lack of updates, and honestly,
Honey.
I've been
Look at me.
slacking in the update department on a lot of fronts.
Look at me. You're fine, sweetheart. Just remember to breathe every once in a while, alright?
Okay.
Good.
Also, I might need your advice on something later. But, actually... Alright, screw it.
How about we make a deal then? You go handle whatever it is you need. I'm going to be here. And come find me when you're done. And we'll have a session, me and you.
Okay. Okay, sure.
Matters first, then you come to me.
Understood.
Alright, go. Go on now. That's a good boy.
Okay, yep, that was my arm. That was my arm. Oh, yep.
That
was my arm.
Once I am done, there is something I did need to inform you of. I will need some assistance with something. Something I think you
I
are
am
much
going
more
to be
better
here.
suited to than I am.
I'm excited. I get
The
to
real
help.
question is how long can I stand here doing nothing?
I am here.
Hello. So am I.
Is everything
Don't worry
alright,
about
Sig?
it. Yes. I'm waiting for Sock to get bored and then plop back out here. You know cats have that one spot on them where if like you scratch it, they get all.
Oh dear.
Have you pet a cat before? Alright,
Yes.
anyways, he messed with me, so I'm messing with him. It's a very
Please
official
try not to be too
business.
disruptive.
He was going to bring me here.
See?
Yes.
Need to find.
Hello, Hybris.
I need to find
Hello.
Detective Esso.
Whoa! Holy shit! Who let Krazul's minions in here? I'm out.
I'm. What? Oh,
Sock?
Sock!
that is rude.
Okay, he's mine.
Bear with me. One moment.
Oh,
My apologies. We have an acquaintance here with an HS.
Is there a necromancer here?
Yes. He is associated, more or less. A white necromancer. Although I would find some of his actions to be more gray than anything.
I don't know what just happened.
Neither do I.
But I'm not gonna think about it.
Neither will I. Mm. Wow. In any case, as I was saying, there is no need to worry. He is merely an acquaintance of the organization.
Hey, Bone Man. I am sorry for it being rude.
It's fine.
And Bone Lady, nice hair.
Sock,
Yes?
perhaps you could refer to them less offensively?
Oh, Oh, right. What's your name? My name is Sock, yes? Hello?
My name is Scarus. Nice to meet you, Sock.
Yes. It's nice to meet you, Scars. And you are?
Your hand is very soft.
Nice.
Yes. Hi, Eliza. I am Sock, yes?
Don't worry, he's
It's not
friendly.
a demon, is it?
No.
I don't.
Excuse you, I'm not a
He's a
demon.
cat.
I'm a cat.
I believe there are certain cultures where cats are associated with demons, however. This
Wow,
one
thanks,
is
Hybris.
not.
There
That's
are
thanks
also
to
certain
witches.
cultures where cats are associated with bugs.
Yes.
I mean, I am pretty divine.
If I remember, it's the Egyptian culture, right?
Right?
Yes.
Yes. Been reading up on history.
The best,
Become a little bit of my
the
favorite.
best litter box in the world. Yes.
Have I?
Ew.
Biggest one.
Don't remember.
Of history. Interesting.
Wow.
I will win.
Okay.
Sorry,
Yeah,
dear.
it's because of the because of
Fine.
I will be
witches,
right back.
black cats are seen as closest things as demons and stuff like that because witches make
Very sparkly looking.
Well then.
But it's mostly goblins being shapeshifted into them, or rare ones like a thing called Quasmet. Quasmet?
We'll make it a trade. I'll make you some brownies.
Quasset?
As long as you don't mind me sharing them.
Quasit.
How many Pathfinders members do you have?
It's the shapeshifting
24,
little
50,
thing that
37.
does something. I can't remember what it does. All I know is that that's what its name is, and it's like an imp.
Leave
Weirder.
somewhere in the 20s. At 20.
I'll make 30. Wait, no, 35. No, 36 because 36 is an even number.
Okay.
I don't know why.
Honestly.
But I just had this.
Hi.
Hello.
What if they're also a witch?
I don't sleep, so.
Suck.
I have to do something.
That's
Yes.
much worse.
Paul.
Hello.
That'd be awful.
I can't.
I'm gonna
Wait, when
make
did I
my
do
leave,
that?
Hybris.
What?
Don't want to interrupt so much more of your time.
Of course.
I'll try and come around more often.
Please do.
Things are settling down, so...
Yes, you are always welcome here.
Next time I'll bring you more tea. It's
Of course.
starting to grow back.
That is good to hear. Perhaps sometime I should stop by and see some of these Pathfinders of yours. I would love to see what talent you have found.
This is too much for my brain.
I wouldn't mind introducing you.
I cannot do that. Too many directions.
I intend to take them all out as a unit at some point. Though I don't know where I take them.
Of course. Oh,
Ready?
I have continued working on gathering together materials and capital to open a library.
Oh, did I do it wrong?
If and when you are ready, I would love to begin transcribing some of the books from your collection.
Clap.
From behind. Do it as you like. I'm just.
I'd love to provide some.
It's not.
Clap.
A lot of them are still very old.
Left hand.
I managed to get them to a readable point, though.
That is good to hear. I would love to make sure that they are preserved for generations to come.
He's gonna stick his hand right where you placed your hand
I'll
through.
bring them
And you're
to
gonna
you
feel
at some
touch your
point.
face.
It
Right
doesn't
where you
show
can't
up.
Of
feel
course,
it.
I would love to see them.
Probably
Have exact fingers,
a few at a time.
what he's getting at.
I've let the Pathfinders read some of
I
them.
want to see how many people will put up with me about this.
That is good to hear.
Hello, dear.
The heck did you just...
Just do that to him a bunch. That's all.
Put my hand through where you came from.
Bye.
You don't have to do that, dear.
This is
I'll
not how that
see you
works.
again soon.
Laura,
Perhaps
Wonderful.
we can arrange a time for you to come meet them all.
come on then.
Or for me to bring them to
I've
you.
been rude. I haven't said
Of
hello
course.
yet. But now I am. And this
If
is
they
how I'm
wish to
saying
come and
hello.
visit the cathedral, they are more than welcome to.
I'd like to do my best to keep all of our resources to our own.
Not what you saw.
You look like a strong young man.
That is
Trying
understandable.
And clap.
Be self-sufficient.
Of course. I can understand this.
I know you got it in you. Come on, let's go.
But it would be nice
Have
to
you had a cup of tea yet?
show them
You have to be careful with portals.
something that's been around longer.
No,
We
I
can't drink
can't.
tea.
Of course.
Drink.
I noticed, but
Yes, they did fine.
Had any.
Especially the smaller one. They'd be amazed by this place.
Only if you're...
When
It has taken a while, but
sure I've had.
I am proud of my home.
That's what that
But there's,
matters
like,
in.
very, very faint.
You did a good job.
Do you ever just take a cup and just take
Thank
it
you.
anyways? Just because you
and then I
can?
just touch it and then.
This station has come a long way.
Time is not in reality not something you should mess with.
Spills.
I'm sure you'll push it even further.
No, dear.
That is always the
The
goal.
thing is, sometimes it's good to go down memory lane.
In any case, please do take care.
You should have it sometime.
I look forward to seeing you again.
Poking and prodding at the stars
I'm glad you're doing well.
will only cause the wound
Promise I'll be
Certainly.
back.
to open again.
Of course.
It is best to leave them to heal.
Haven't done that in a while then.
It is also like ripping your... Imagine you have a...
I can't wait to see how they grow.
Mm.
The
Imagine that
seeds,
there's
I mean.
one tiny little...
Of
Pleasure to
course.
meet you both.
As I said,
Decide to pull on
I'll
it.
be planting them here.
Pleasure
Then
to
you
meet
pull
you
on it.
as well.
And you pull and you pull
Maybe
and you
let
pull and
Luna
you pull
help.
and you pull.
She seemed interested in it.
Eventually, the entire
I
town.
heard that
Yes,
you're
she has
exempt.
taken quite the interest in plants.
Um,
Perhaps I will have
actually,
2 children with green thumbs, though.
Praise that
it
so
feels
much.
natural for me to.
Yeah.
If Juniper's
How long have you been
initial
concerned?
reactions are anything to consider by.
That's a
Yeah,
bit complicated. If I count the years I've been gone, I don't really know.
I'm sure she'll be. Well,
But I started around.
I'm sure Luna could help
14 summers.
nurture that.
Me closes up.
And
14 summers. So
I'm sure
that's
she's
14
excited to be a
years?
big sister.
Yes, they finally had an
according to her
opportunity to
elder,
see each
yes.
other for once.
21
I understand.
summers now.
Ion had
I've been
me
able to
assist
close my
Juniper
eyes.
with
I
her
cannot say that I
misconceptions.
agree
She seemed to think that the world was nothing
mind
but
if I ask
trees
a
and things
favor?
that were not
to that. I'm not being in a
trees.
different way to you.
Which I suppose
I
is
steal
true,
clothes?
however, categorizing everything by such a system is highly ineffective.
Turn around.
It is, an interesting way of going about it.
You
Yes.
can make them.
Very beautiful, actually.
I don't make them though.
Yes, I know. That is why
I suppose that would be similar to if I were to view the world as everyone and everything who is Quill and not Quill.
pull the string.
It would be very difficult to keep track of who everyone else is.
You know,
I like to
It
think of
would.
it not as the
you'll have to
pulling
tell me some
string,
stories sometime.
It'd
but
start to
Very
be difficult to tell
push
what
the string back in while going with it.
isn't Quill.
Tuning back into
Sure.
the
Yes, that's
conversation is a bit strange.
I go through the threads. I push them to the side.
But it's a good sign at least she's starting to categorize
And
things.
remember,
And then when I'm
Certainly.
become part of Aegis, you're going to have to get used to me.
I look forward to seeing her future development.
I slip through
I'm
and then
sure
close
we'll
them shut.
get used to you pretty quickly.
Well, good then.
Very interesting.
I mean,
The other 2, they are coming along quite well as well.
The usual analogy I would use is that, you know, you have a piece of paper.
Jaden and Reyna.
I remember.
Mm-hmm.
You have
I'm glad it's all coming together quickly.
you
Wow.
push the paper together.
Quicker than I'd expect.
The smaller piece of paper, but you
I am hoping that soon they will be able to begin testing
the little area
initial.
that is the Astral Sea.
How to explain this?
The Astral Sea to the other side of where I want
Did
to
it
go.
tickle?
They need to be able to understand how hard light works before they can form a core.
It is a massive energy.
Unfortunately, the processing required to do so is a bit much for them at the moment, I think.
It's kind of like this.
They have to crawl before they
Well,
can
it would
walk.
be more like a V, perhaps.
Like
No.
to be on the V.
Yes, well, in Luna's case, it was more needed to learn to float before she could walk.
I got them old ears.
I didn't say anything.
I guess you could equate it to crawling then.
You're really pulling me.
Yes.
Would you call that
The lines are very
Just
blurred.
a different first stage.
I see.
Miss Hybris?
Nice joke.
Miss
Yes, sir?
Mara?
Uh,
I need the 2 of you,
Code
right now. Oogie needs a little bit of love.
Did I hear my name?
Kinda. Yes, Mara.
Okay.
Thank you for stopping by, Quill. Please take care.
Say again.
Oogie? Are you alright?
Sorry. I just some emotional stuff.
That is understandable. Mother, would you please help me? I am not quite as good at this, but we'll be fine.
Hi.
We are here for you.
What's going on, dear?
Just a lot of stuff happening.
Yeah.
Talk about it. We're all here for you. I told you, everyone's here for you.
I know most of the issues are resolved, but it's just still trying to cope with them. That's the thing.
Well, the thing of it is, dear, is no matter the problem, no matter it be big or small, you don't have to go through something alone. And no matter if you feel like if it's small to you or big to someone else, a problem is a problem.
Like I said, most of the problems are already solved. It's just more trying to cope with them in some sort of fashion. Those are my problems. They're just more emotional baggage than anything.
That is to be understood. When we are hurt by the things that happen around us, sometimes it takes time for those scars to heal. Sometimes those scars are more visible than others.
Mm-hmm.
We all struggle with this, I think.
Absolutely, dear.
But sometimes those scars don't heal. And we have to learn to live with them. That doesn't make you weak. Doesn't make you less effective. Doesn't make you anything other than strong. So you keep pushing even when life pushes you down. It's okay.
Little one.
Yes?
You... Have you talked to anybody about these issues before?
I do have friends fully helping me know what's been going on. They've been truly helping me through these issues. I am getting better. It just... I'm still... That bad state of remembrance hurts. And it hurts bad. I know it's only been about a month, but...
Sometimes it takes years to recover. Sometimes people never recover. It's okay to feel bad. It's okay to cry.
One moment, dear.
Okay. Oogie, the fact that you're talking about it, you're stronger than most people. Opening up is probably one of the scariest things we can do. And the fact that you're willing to means you're much greater than most people.
Alright. I'm a little bit better now. Sorry, my knees were a little wobbly, that's all.
Understandable.
I think the reason why I do talk is I don't want it to boil and turn and those emotions to corrupt. I don't want sadness and feeling lost turn into something more violent that could possibly hurt folks. I prefer screaming out to see if anyone is there to reach back for help, to call out for help, than letting it soak in and those emotions turn into something violent. I'm scared for that.
Okay, dear.
The fact that you know that is far greater than you understand. In fact, I could be honest with you, I think I actually might take that face myself. Sometimes
Here.
you need to open up.
Here, she's gonna give you a bright blue hanky.
Thank you.
Keep breathing, love.
Right now, I think the one thing I'm going glad for is I'm not turning the big form at the moment.
Yeah, hey, no, that's really good of you. See?
Though this is still not as pretty, I'm sure.
Well, hey. All I see in front of me right now is progress. You're taking the steps you need to get better.
Oh, hello, little one.
Hey there, Luna.
Hello, Luna.
Oogie dear. Do you mind if I ask you a question?
Sure.
I'm a little bit behind on what happened here. Is it... Take your time.
It's just a build-up of months and months of things that happened in the past. Some of them.
And it's just all coming to a brink.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I tell you what.
I think the thing that affects me the most, it affects my friends heavily. I worry for my friends a lot.
That's natural, dear. We always worry for our friends.
I believe that means
good
you are
times
a
and the
good
bad.
friend.
I just have, due to what's been happening recently, attendance has run high and such like that. And
Oogie. Friends watch out for each other.
I know.
You're gonna have troubles. We all are. Mara's gonna be having some troubles coming out of her soon. Sure, Hybris is gonna have some troubles as well. Everyone out there is gonna have troubles. And we as friends take care of each other. Heck, we as family take care of each other. It's what you're supposed to do. You're not weighing your friends down. You're not scaring them. You're not risking their lives. They're doing exactly what they should do as friends, and they're watching out for you.
Also, do you mind? That's a good turn of phrase that I used for this before. Now, hold on. Let me try this out. Whenever you feel sad, do you ever feel anything on your chest? Anything at all? Does it feel heavy? Does it hurt?
It just feels heavy.
Mm-hmm. Right. Have you done anything that makes it feel that a little less heavy?
I try thinking of the good times. My friends. What makes me smile? Fun adventures, the moments where we laugh and have fun.
Remember to breathe, dear.
Sorry, I need to back up.
You're fine.
That is fine.
I do feel like I might hit big form soon again if I'm not careful.
It's okay.
I am unsure if this will help you, given your difference. But breathing in, nice and slowly, is supposed to help.
When you have a stuffy nose.
My apologies.
Use that hanky I gave you. There you go. The more you get that icky out, the better.
Mm-hmm.
Now.
At times it's hard to think of the good when it's been months and months of the bad.
Pardon me, dear. Is this close enough for you?
I think so.
All right. We'll be as long as you can hear me from here to there.
Yeah, I'm fine.
That's good. Now, what I was going to ask you is, dear, do you remember what I focused in on that question I asked you, right? About the heavy?
Yeah.
One thing that I've come to learn, dear, is when you have all these emotions built up inside you, and they're trapped, right? Like little caged bird. Sometimes, whenever that sort of thing becomes heavy, you use people, well, not really use, but ask people around you who care for you and love you to help make that a little less heavy. Family and friends, they lift and helped.
Sometimes it's really small things.
Okay.
Sorry. Sorry.
It's Oogie,
All
it's
three
okay.
of you feel sadness.
It is alright. You have plenty of space here.
You do. And you have a better view of the trees than we do.
Sorry.
It's alright, dear. Look. While you can, have a look around. Look at the beauty for a moment.
Yeah, it's very beautiful.
I'm sorry for my... I'm sorry for my feelings. Can I back up so it doesn't hit you as hard?
Oogie, it's okay. It's okay. We're your friends. We wanna take care of you. That means helping you.
Mm-hmm. Do you mind?
Sure.
Alright, dear, I'm gonna get a little closer.
I'm not scared. Not at all.
Come. Back up just a little bit. I want to show you something. Alright.
Back up.
Just a little bit. Be nice and careful. Go nice and slow. Mm-hmm.
So,
There we are.
how are things?
Alright. Now very
They're
carefully.
free.
Nice and slow. Turn
They're
and look
okay.
up.
Things seem to have
They're
progressed.
okay.
Take a look up. Right up there.
Sorry, there's an emotional
Nice and
feel.
slow. You're
Shut
fine.
up. Don't. Probably also feel it, don't you? It's
Can
sad,
you see
like,
right
it's
up
in
there
the air
where the
right now.
stars are in the glass? Take your time.
I'm confused.
All right.
I know.
Can you see my finger?
know.
All right. You ready?
Okay.
Turn.
This is
No, we're
this is
not.
Because we're alive. I'm okay.
No, we're not. We're not okay.
I'm.
You be quiet. Don't.
I'm sorry.
Honey.
Sorry, I didn't mean to say
No,
that.
I'm sorry. No, I'm sorry,
I'm
man.
trying to see
I'm sorry.
the
I'm not.
steps upstairs.
I'm so sorry. I didn't mean I don't know. I'm so tired. I get mad. I'm sorry.
I don't know what's going on.
I know, it's just
But I'm focused on you right now.
I just think it's just out sometimes, and I don't know.
I do too.
I'm sorry, man, too. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, bro.
It's okay, man. It's okay. Hey. It's okay. It's okay. We got this. We'll be alright.
Yeah, man, look.
We'll be alright.
I'm gonna be okay. I'm gonna be okay. I'm gonna get through this. And tomorrow's gonna be great. It's gonna be the best day ever, man.
We're gonna be good.
It's gonna be good.
I was just trying to show you
It's gonna be
the
good.
stars.
It's gonna be good.
Are you guys good?
No, we're not.
Come on, so it gets outside your range.
Oh, fuck.
You're fine. Did I stop feeling it?
I'm sorry, I get like really alone all the time because I'm a fucking blue freak and I don't know what I'm doing half the time.
Bro, you're not a blue freak, man. Look, man, I'm just a guy in a green suit, okay? And, like, I don't even
no,
have
you're
my
cool.
hands, dude. No, man, you're cool, okay?
Oh, what? You have like a cool suit.
Man.
I just have a fucking stupid outfit. That's
Hey, man. Look, man, you know what, though? But you're cool because you run your own detective agency, man. I just, I try
And everyone who used
so
to
hard.
work there is fucking dead. I don't have anyone at home.
Hey, bro, I got your back, bro. I got you, man.
What?
Hey, look, man, anytime I can help you, bro, I'm gonna do it, okay? I'm gonna be there to try to support you, man. Hey, I promise, okay? That's real. Okay?
No!
Oh, God.
Tears don't stop. It just keeps flowing.
Oh, God.
I believe I am
Wait a
rather
minute.
confused.
Wait.
Oh,
Wait.
it's over.
I think you may
Oh,
have
sorry.
unresolved issues.
Oh, God, what was that?
There's nothing. There's nothing.
My range isn't that far.
Man, man,
Do
that
you
was
need a
Yeah,
tissue?
yeah.
That was rough.
no,
that was,
no, I'm fine.
My
Don't
range
worry no, we're alright.
Don't, nope,
No,
no. Tissue, no, I don't need tissue. What? Why would I need that? No, nope, nope, no, no, it's, no.
Do you
It's
need
not,
a tissue?
I don't think you understand.
No, it was, I'm good, it's
Hybris,
just,
how are you doing?
magic
You're doing well.
I believe I am rather confused.
Something within them.
I'm sorry, how can I help? What was confusing you?
You okay?
Yeah, what's wrong?
Everything that just occurred.
Honestly, I have no idea. I walked over here and I literally felt a wave of emotion like the... Okay, you remember that time I accidentally punched Cyril a little too hard?
Hold on.
Yes.
It's like that. That's how hard the emission, the wave of sadness. What?
Ion,
What?
new is,
What? New.
Oh no, Monica
New.
lady, what's wrong?
New.
Oh?
New. New.
Did somebody push a reset button?
New.
I certainly hope not. Luna?
New.
Yes, it would be pretty
New.
well if you just started talking Spanish or something, because
Come
I do
here.
not know Spanish.
I can lend them to you.
New. New.
Just a heads up, while I was over there, you guys were out of my range.
New.
No,
That
we
is a
were,
very
it must have,
tiny.
it must have stuck with us, because...
It's actually a very small range.
I think we have unresolved issues.
No, it was just, it must have stuck to us, some kind of magic
I have
stick
gone through the
thing.
procedure.
Crazy.
Perhaps you need to get back on the therapy train.
For what?
For influence.
Come here.
Magical
Realize that
influence.
we're
yes.
not doing the train again.
What do you think I'm going to do? Bite you?
I'm sorry, did you shut down? Because of...
I'm not going to harm you. I'm possibly one of the.
It created a minor
Yeah.
crash, and I did not want it to corrupt data.
Arms out.
I suppose that is one way to handle that.
Okay then.
Come here.
She's quite paranoid about that recently.
That is understandable.
Ion,
Oh,
Give
you
me
okay?
1 moment. I'll be right back.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
Mhm.
Suit malfunction.
It's gonna be okay.
Yes. Yeah. 1 second, Mother.
Don't you laugh at me.
No.
Please be careful of the flower.
Yes.
That was a lot at once.
What happened?
I'm sorry.
No.
Where? Where? How long?
It's okay. She's just got here.
I'll go meet with her.
Waiting for you outside.
Topsy. Am I not supposed to know she's here?
No, you are.
Esso's not.
Oh, okay, gotcha. Okay, I will be right back.
What is happening to you?
That sort of thing. Block it. Whenever
Why
people.
was there...
Are you
They
getting
are-
like full sleeve tattoos?
No.
Long story short, dear. Sometimes life is a struggle, but you learn to power through.
It is a difficult situation to explain.
Understand.
A spontaneous
This is
manifestation
a very
of...
difficult situation, is what you mean, yes?
I have a tall green man to find.
Yes.
Is it going to be bad? I hope not.
Yes, they have already started to fade.
That is good.
Okay, dear. I'll be
Well, if you need my help with anything, just tell me.
And I expect a drawing sometime tonight,
If I can, if I want to.
Of course.
My room is just down the hall.
Unfortunately, I think the only thing that can help this at the moment is time.
And if you don't mind,
And patience.
Yes,
could I
time magic
get
is forbidden.
away from one of the last
So I can't really help you there.
flowers in existence and back away from it just a little
That
bit?
is correct.
Yeah. Alright. I don't mind you all having emotional time, but there was a lot of voices on top of that flower just now. Serious Mara face.
Well then.
Owen, how have you been lately? Oh, sorry for not asking.
I am doing better now.
That is good.
Mother.
Hello.
I'd wanted to inform you that I would need your assistance again with something.
Yes. Oogie is going to make me a drawing, and we're going to be focusing on different things during my stay.
They will
what is
be
it you
staying
need,
with
dear?
us?
If that's all right. I
That is
asked him to
perfectly
draw
all
me
right.
something.
Oogie is a dear friend. I would be more than happy to host them here within my home. In any case, no, I will need your assistance. I am not particularly good at finding suitable dresses. Wearing clothes is
I can
still
do that, dear.
a foreign concept to some extent, or at least one that I am not particularly accustomed to.
I'm kidding. Don't worry about it. I'm just being. I'm just joking about it. You don't have to worry.
All right. I'm trying to hide my excitement.
It is fine, Mother. I know you are excited. It is why I have requested your assistance.
My goodness, I don't think we've worn a dress either since my wedding or the ball last year.
That is correct. I have not worn a dress since your own wedding.
Blue looked really, really good on you, but that might be a little bit biased. But maybe a purple this time? Possibly not.
I do not have
Possibly
much
not
time,
right.
though, to find one and have it fitted. I
We'll
have
find it.
been
Don't worry about it.
requested to accompany Detective Esso.
Accompany to...
The Purple Lotus. Sachi is hosting a event for Valentine's Day. You recall this one? Phil and I went together last year. I found it rather enjoyable, at least until we were interrupted.
Dear, last time I went there, I drank really good tea, and then I think
Was May there? She makes the most wonderful teas.
I had tea, and then I think I had about 4 slices of cake.
Ah. I suppose that makes sense.
It was really good. Arms out?
It's weird. He is,
Turn?
kind of complicated. He is.
We'll pick out something beautiful. Purple.
Thank you, Mother.
You let me know when you want to go shopping. Or if I should go ahead and order it.
It will likely need
gonna
to
have
be
to take-
soon. I may have to order it.
I can take your measurements. Wait, you possibly already know your measurements.
Mara, you do realize that if need be, I can fill the dress if it is required.
I know. I didn't think about it. I'm used to taking my little girls and... Never mind.
Yes. Well, this little girl is fully capable of adjusting her
I know.
measurements, as odd as that sounds. Now then.
Really good spinach macaroni.
Can we get one for Luna too?
I am unsure if she is ready to begin wearing clothing, however, perhaps it would be an interesting experience for her. I will see what I can do.
Asking if they were free food.
Yeah.
The Never
I would
mind
like
that
to
the
check
guy
on
is
her as is.
ginormous and like talks like he's been chain smoking all of his life. I am Trezolo. Fear me. My spinach
Pardon
macarons
me.
reign supreme.
Have any of you seen Ion?
You do have the same way of character, which is new to me.
It's complicated. I'll tell you that much. But yeah. I think of you like family. And as family, I promise to make sure that I never lie. I'm always true to you. And to take you to that beach.
Yeah. Thank you for being truthful.
And thank you for being the brightest star out there. Oh, hey, I was sorry. We were just talking.
He
Hello,
was
Asa.
crying.
I was. Oh, God.
He is fine.
Well, in any case, I spoke with Mara. She is going to assist me with finding a proper dress. Luna, she has asked if you might be interested in attempting to wear a dress as well. I know we were waiting to have you try clothing. It is a constrictive experience, and it may take some getting used to on your part.
I think trying would be a new experience.
That is what I thought you might say.
And
We
you'll
will
look
try and
very,
have you fit.
You'll look very beautiful in the dress. I can promise you that.
Thank you. When will we get these dresses?
In the next day or two.
Understood.
Now then. I believe that is all for now, but I came to check on Luna.
Yeah. Yeah, well, Kiddo's doing good. How's Oogie?
Better, I think.
But that was way too much off my chest at once. Ugh. Ugh.
Are you okay now?
Standing here with you two. Yeah. Yeah, I'm okay. And as much as I would love to continue the moment, I think you two need to recharge and relax, and I think I need to go crash down. We'll get some rest.
Of course.
It is important.
It's very important. Yes. So, yeah, I think I'm gonna head out for the night. Try to catch some rest. Get all case files and stuff ready for tomorrow. Got more work to do.
Yeah.
Of course.
We'll
Take care, and
see you
good night.
later. Good night.
And Luna, can't wait to see you tomorrow, and I can't wait to see you in your little dress too. Alright. It's always a pleasure seeing you too. Good night.
Good night.
Good night.
Well then, shall we check on the rest of our guests?
Yeah. What?
Thank you, Luna.
Look.
This way.
I believe they're in Maine.
Perhaps. We will check. Perhaps everyone has left.
Found them.
dear?
No, I look kinda different.
Tap tap.
You look different,
Hello.
but that's just
Welcome to
cosmetic.
the class.
At least I
Hi.
think.
Class is now in session.
What subject?
This is called cosmetic, right?
Language.
This isn't something.
Language.
Okay.
Mhm.
Teach here.
Okay.
Teaching fabled language.
Dear, I'm not going to lie. You had me
Which
at a panic at
languages?
first because I thought this was some sort of
For right now, common.
spell.
Get dye your hair
We're teaching the
blonde
use of
and
conjunctions.
say that you're powering up.
Ah, I see.
Ah.
No one does anything.
But
Wow.
it seems that the class has been slightly derailed.
It is a
I
Which is okay.
see.
For right
And I'm not that old.
A slight recess is okay.
You don't know what Dragon Ball Z is? Come on.
Understood.
Yeah, I'm not a boomer like you.
Oh,
Boomer?
What does that even mean?
Excuse you. What do you?
What is a boomer? Is that a cannon?
What is a boomer?
It's a phrase.
No.
Lynn used to use it a bit to annoy Corona.
Here we go.
It's when someone of a generation called the baby boomers. It's basically another way to call it. It's another way of calling them old.
I'm not that old. I'm probably younger than you are.
I learned that from Sachi.
How old are you?
I don't know.
Actually, weren't you recently, like, reborn?
He's a
Yes,
boomer.
that is true.
Yeah,
He is
cats
not
have nine
technically
lives. That
because
means
he's
you're a
quite
boomer.
young.
So
old
people are called boomers?
No, you do not call old people boomers. That is a slang terminology.
Well, in any case.
I'm still focused
Cordelia.
on the baby part.
I don't know about that part.
Children
Historically,
aren't
during that
actually-
time period in which people referred to as baby boomers were called baby boomers, that period of group of people
Hybris trying to get your
were,
attention.
well, they were born in a matter of influx.
Hello, Cordelia. It is a pleasure to see you again, dear.
Why the boom? Children aren't
Hi,
getting
Hybris.
hurt in this time
No.
period.
I hope you have
What
been
I
well.
mean by baby boomer is that in
You
that
have
period of
bleached
time,
your
there was a
hair?
rapid influx, rise in the amount of babies that were being born during that time
I see.
period.
It was.
It seemed
Maya,
like the amount of
I know it
basically
doesn't
the
look
number of
very good.
babies that
I'm
are
gonna
born during
fix
that
it
period
eventually.
basically inflated
Well,
rapidly.
you have bleached it white.
Or
It
I-
should be
large
easy to color
boom.
it any color you wish.
I've had I'm rounding about 7. Am I a boom?
No. Simply put, no.
Okay.
In any case, I believe I need to
I
retire
haven't
for
been
the
this
evening.
confused since I first came. What?
Luna, you may stay
No,
out here
that's
with
perfectly
Ion
fine,
and
don't
the
worry.
others.
Yeah.
Now then, do we wish to continue the class?
But when you're done, you and I have to do a talk.
Oh,
I'm not a
boy,
boomer,
yes,
it's okay.
that's right. This is true.
I
Hello, dear.
see. Am I?
I don't know.
Fable.
I mean, isn't that
Oh.
generation several hundred years old now?
Okay.
I'm pretty sure all the baby boomers are dead.
Can you give me an example of another conjunction?
I am so confused.
I'm retiring for the
That would
evening.
be another word used as a conjunction.
I am retiring for the evening. I need to take care of more of these.
Come back in. Come here. I want one more. Of course.
You're
Word
covered.
that-
You're covered
love you,
in
dear.
green because you like the color
Uggy.
He likes
and it is
carrots.
your style.
I like that one. I'll take that one. That one was pretty good.
Uggy.
Alright. So,
Mara informed me that you might be staying with us tonight.
Only if you
I
want.
can prepare a room for you, if you would like.
Oh,
I'm
oh, oh.
good.
We can share rooms.
All right. You
What?
still owe
It'll be
me a
great.
drawing.
I know.
It'll be great.
Good.
I have several ideas I wish to run by you. I've not had a pranking partner.
I'm sorry, dear. I was misinformed.
No,
Yeah,
I'm
this
good.
can't go well.
I'm gonna get a drawing.
It is fine. Ogie,
Gotta
you
get
are
into
more than
focus.
welcome to stay with us anytime you wish. You are a close friend. If you need a place to
Another
stay.
conjunction would be the word otherwise.
Otherwise. Would an and be another conjunction?
Yes, it would.
That's why I used two in that one.
You're feeble. But she's young.
Okay.
Alright. Now.
Okay.
Okay.
I will. Besides, you're teaching him right now, so.
By association, we were teaching you as well, but okay. Alright. What? Cord!
She gets like this because she's dissociated. I love that word.
Cordelia, if you would come with me. It's alright. You are uncomfortable?
Just a lot of small space.
That is understandable.
I don't like being surrounded.
That is understandable. Would you like to come and sit with me for a while?
Okay.
It would give you an excuse, at the very least, to have some privacy for a bit. You are wearing a Purple Lotus name tag. You are enjoying your work there?
I'm sorry to interrupt, but Cypher is here again.
Sci-Fi?
Who? Oh, that bastard!
An old friend of mine. These things always happen in waves.
Okay.
Oh. I hope you have been well. It is good to see you again.
I'm a little better now.
That is good to
I
hear.
finally talked to my mom.
That is good. She has been very worried about you. She
That's
has
why-
informed myself and Ion of some of the happenings of the past few months. We have all been worried about you.
I'm not gonna run away again. You don't have to worry about that.
That is good to hear. I've always found that running away is only a temporary solution. It is difficult to break the cycle once it is started as well. Perhaps I would not be so scarred at the moment had I not run away myself.
At least your scars are a lot prettier.
To some, perhaps, but it is all a matter of perspective. I find them rather uncomfortable.
I went and covered mine up.
I do have a jacket.
Can't blame you.
Perhaps I should try putting it on.
You want to?
We have a cold lemon.
A cold lemon.
Mr. Sci-Fi's here, dear.
Well, he is more than welcome to come and say hello.
I just thought I'd let you know if you didn't already know.
Luna was quick to inform me of his arrival. She knows he is
Right.
an important friend.
But that's what I'm going to be calling him from now on until the end of time, is Code Lemon.
As you wish, Mother.
Pardon for the intrusion. I'm actually getting exhausted, and I've been more exhausted since he's got here. So, have a good night.
Thank you, Mother.
And a meeting, young lady. I'll bring a lot of honey buns. Do you still eat those? And prepare yourself.
I have a song stuck in my head and I don't remember what it is, but I remember that the first part is a bunch of dudes going doo 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 doo. You know that song?
I've had one on the mind recently, but it is definitely not that. I believe I am familiar with the one you are referring to, though. How can I help you, Sci-Fi?
I don't know, I'm just chilling.
Sci-Fi, this is friend, Cordelia. Cordelia, this
What's
is
up?
an old friend of mine, Sci-Fi.
Another fish person.
Not quite.
Don't call me that. I have a
Well, you
name.
have these like fins, and you know, so I figured.
Yeah, but I have a name.
Okay, what's your name?
She already told you.
I forgot. Can you tell me?
It's Cordelia.
Okay, Cordelia. What's your species?
I'm a half-breed.
Of?
That's all you need to know.
Okay. Well, I'm human, just in case you were confused about that. That's we're, sharing species. What's your species? Just so we're
Well,
all on the same page. I mean, I know,
Since
but I'm just making sure
the
she knows.
whole soul incident, I've taken to referring to myself as a Seraphim. Seraphim.
A what now? Seraphim? Like seraphim, but like a siren?
Not a siren, no. I would explain it, but it would likely go over your head.
Like that kind of siren?
No. Of course not,
Okay.
Sci-Fi.
It's not a seraphim, right? Because that's a kind of angel.
Yes, and I know
It's
you have a
different.
certain relationship with those.
Yeah.
Oh, last time you were here, I did mean to mention, I met recently a woman, another Elysian. She
Ooh.
was looking for you, if you catch my drift.
Wait, me? Wait, they know me?
Yes, she is the apprentice of your friends.
Wait, when you say my friends, do you mean my actual friends, or do you mean the people who used to be my friends?
Used to.
Okay, so this is exactly
don't-
why we need to start regulating planar travel.
Potentially, but that is a completely different argument. In any case, I am uncertain of her true motives, but I do believe they intend for her to
To touch my chest?
no, off with your head.
Oh. Well, that'll be a problem.
I've spoken with her, though, and she does seem to be at least interested in dialogue between the two of you. She said there was some sort of history between your family and hers.
I mean, I don't know my family's history, really. Not fully. Like, a lot of that shit was buried when, the whole collapse happened.
That is understandable. In any case, I
That's
thought
part
you
of
might like to know.
Actually, once we get operations set up around the Great Pillar, I'm planning on, heading back there and, digging up some of that lost history.
I would be interested in learning of this history.
Oh,
Archiving.
my lawyer's on the way, by the way. You'll love him.
Lawyer?
Yeah, I contracted a demon lord and I made him my lawyer.
Well, I suppose
I bound
demons
him with arcane magic. And
I see.
Yeah.
Well, demons can potentially make
yeah,
as
so, I
shrewd
mean,
lawyers.
the little
I
cat guy
will...
told me that I had paperwork to sign, so I'm bringing my lawyer to notarize it.
I will try.
Oh no.
Try asking someone
I...
what the favorite color is.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, dude. Oh, you should see what we've been doing to the Great Pillar. It's looking amazing.
Oh. I would love to see it.
Well, I mean, imagine if you guys need to do something in another, reality, another plane of existence, then you're probably gonna have to travel through there. So we're getting the whole hub operational, all the operations going on.
Well, you are its guardian now, so... I suppose that is to be understood.
And now that I've understand what it is, now I can figure out how to regulate it.
That is understandable. I suppose that makes at least
Otherwise, we're
two
just
of
gonna
us
have
that I am
people
certain
from
of,
all other planes of
or at
existence
least
just
upholding
showing
our
up.
duties.
There's a word for people like me. I figured it out. I read it in the old tomes. If you're from another plane, you're not an alien. You're called an outsider.
I see. So you are not an alien?
And not an alien. I'm not an alien. I'm a human. I'm just I'm from another place. But that also technically means if you use the banishment spell on me, I will go back to Elysium. So please don't do that.
I will refrain from doing so. Even though I don't believe I have ever attempted
you can
to do
banish
so.
a demon back to hell? Well, if you banish me, I go back to Elysium.
Well then.
Yeah. Making
Hello, Fable.
big magical discoveries. Is my lawyer here yet? Oh my god, there he is.
He is...
Wow.
Yes. My apologies.
Idiotic.
For what he has, or for what he lacks in brain power, he makes up with it in spirit.
I like that.
Yes, well, he used to be a paladin, so I suppose it is to be expected.
Paladin's dumb?
Not all, but he was one of the dumb ones, yes.
I'm sorry if that seems rude. But
It's
I don't
fine.
know any other words that don't mean that. Dumb.
It is fine. Well, in any case, like I said, Cordelia, you are more than welcome here anytime you wish. Fable here has been visiting quite frequently.
I'm teaching me things. And I'm helping Luna with things too. Me and Luna are teaching each other things.
What have you been teaching her?
I taught her about the meaning of the word joy. I taught her the things of like hobbies.
And what
stuff
is
like
the
that.
meaning of joy?
Joy is when something becomes, if I remember correctly, when someone has a smile on their face and they feel light in the chest, and happy, and they want to, let's say, party, for instance, could be one. Another one could.
Can you explain
be,
it logically, though?
Logically.
Hi.
Hello.
This is Hundera, the big demon that I've contracted into being my lawyer.
Terribly nice to meet you.
Hello. It is a pleasure to meet you.
Sorry.
Where is that little cat?
Logically,
I am certain he is around here somewhere.
it
Are
is
you
a
sure?
positive emotion.
If we can't
that,
get this paperwork signed,
people
I'm gonna
feel.
be genuinely upset. He's gone?
He went to sleep, yeah.
I brought my lawyer here to notarize the paperwork!
I believe he is still here, at least within the
It's been
facilities.
like a year!
I will check his room.
Thank you, Luna.
I can't believe this. I can't believe this. Honestly, it's a shame, you know. And I brought you all the way out here, you know, and it's not a work day. So it's like, I mean, if you were doing anything.
Joy is also a form of enjoyment.
Well,
And
yeah.
it's late. I just ate dinner. I would like to sleep.
Like how you're
You
enjoying
keep
that.
using many synonyms to describe these things. As someone
Right.
who did not initially understand the concept of joy, I can understand that it is difficult to explain it in such a manner. I am certain Sci-Fi can explain how
Anyway,
difficult.
This is Hundera, my lawyer.
Again, a pleasure
I know
to meet you.
learned from him.
Yeah, so what was I explaining?
I was explaining to Fable that my daughter Luna may experience difficulty in understanding complex emotional topics, such as happiness, joy. You recall how difficult it was.
In front of Hybris and a piece of paper floats out from it. It is the paperwork.
But your emotions were all fucky-wucky for a long time.
They were not fucky-wucky. I simply did not possess the functions to experience them.
Define fucky wucky.
Also, the
All
paperwork.
garbled up in the
It's
tables.
there. He is dropped it through a portal behind you. On the floor.
Oh. Okay. He condensed it to one page. I just need to make sure it's notarized, that everything about it is legal, and that my signature
I'll
isn't
have to
going to
take it
decrease
back
in
to the
value.
office. Well, that's
Okay.
all we have.
Every time I sign something, my signature decreases in value.
I
what you get
suppose
for
I can
signing
understand.
I mean, it's not worth much, but, you know, it might be worth something someday.
I
Then what people are
believe the
gonna do? They're gonna go
term
through all the
is
stuff I've ever
autograph,
signed, and
not
they're just gonna-
signature.
Sock has
Sci-Fi.
retired to sleep.
Yes. I am
It's
certain he
with
will
David.
be
That's
pleased
fine,
that
fine.
you have taken
Fine,
care
it's
of
with my
this.
lawyer. My people will talk
I
to
am
his
certain the
people. Does he
ethics
have
committee
people,
will
or
be
is he
happy
just
that
a
you have
people?
finally taken care of this.
Okay, he has people. The ethics committee finally has more than one member.
Oh, I am unsure of that one.
Okay, no, it's just him. Okay, my people will talk to him then.
Wow.
I got people now. I got people. Well, demons, but people. They're people. Demons can be people too.
Demon are people, as far as I am
Yeah.
concerned.
Oh. Uh-huh.
Should be right.
Okay. Yeah. Do you have a pen? I'm not gonna sign it in blood. It's for the ethics committee.
Well, I'm just saying. That's all I've got. That's
It's
why
for
I
the
sign everything else.
ethics committee. If I
Just
send them
give me
back
your
signed in
hand.
blood, where I'm gonna have to fill out more
It's your
paperwork.
hand. It's your blood. It's not going to be a problem.
Is there a pen in the building?
Just
Ow! Ow! Can't. Jesus. Oh, it's so messy.
The moment it is signed, it
Slowly.
multiplies to about 50 different documents dedicated to the same paperwork. There's now
Oh,
a
sweet
there's now
Jesus.
a stack. Well, at least he is efficient.
Yeah, we're gonna have to go through this.
You're gonna need blood.
I'm gonna need a lot more blood. Or a pen. Do you have a pen?
I am certain we could find one. Generally speaking, though, I handle all of my documents electronically. as I'm sure you could.
Yeah, it's
assume.
weird. Like, why? Yeah, well, I handle all my documents magically, but yeah.
Sci-fi, I'm a digital construct.
Yeah, and I'm a meat construct.
You are a
That's
construct?
just a person. No, I'm a person.
You're actually the first.
Well, constructs are people too,
I
but I'm a
was
human,
beginning to
is what
think.
I mean.
I was beginning to wonder, as last I checked, flesh golems were considered as being rather taboo.
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm. Making them homunculi.
Yes, quite spooky.
Yeah, very spooky. Very, very spooky.
People don't like that.
We should not use flesh golems. We should make them out of like iron or something. I don't know. Came up with the idea for flesh golems. It's just
It's so much
bad.
easier,
It's people aren't gonna like it. They aren't gonna go for flesh golems.
Have you ever
People go
considered
missing
clay?
all the time. The parts are so easy.
Clay? Well, yeah, I guess clay would work.
But it's such an old medium, though.
Or stone.
Stone could. There's a lot
Significantly
of stone
cheaper than
around.
iron or steel.
There's a lot of stone. We got all those ruins that we've been dredging up from the water. Slap a couple stone
we
golems
could.
together.
If I'm to be fair, I kind of enjoy flesh golems. They're fun.
I mean, I know you enjoy the flesh golems, and believe me, I've indulged in a few myself. But I just don't think people will go for them.
What? Yeah, the phrasing on that, okay.
What's wrong with the phrasing on that? I made a couple flesh golems just to see how it was.
Luna?
I'm just saying.
Well, I can't have you doing magic that I don't know how it works. I gotta make a couple flesh golems, test it out.
I mean, I suppose that's fair. I heard from somebody you were doing magic that I didn't show you earlier today. I have no idea.
True showed me the magic hot tub. What have you been doing to that hot tub? It's unsanitary.
We need to have a discussion about that at some point. I think you may have fucked something up. I'm really not unsure.
Well, we did have to use toilet and sewer water.
Yeah.
I believe I am
might
very
be part of the
confused.
Yeah, don't worry about it. An old man died in an alleyway, and then I dragged him to the bottom of a swamp, and he turned into a frog because the swamp was cursed. So I put him in a hot tub, and I went like to turn him into a human again. And it was a little fucky, but it ended up working.
I see.
I've done it 3 times.
Yeah, he's done it 3 times. He knows how the magic hot tub works. The movie with a magic hot tub, and it's got the guys from The Hangover. You know what I'm talking about, or am I talking to nobody right now? The movie
I am
with the
simply
magic
listening
hot tub.
at this point.
Hot tub time machine. That's what it's called. Hot tub time machine.
Time magic is forbidden.
Well, it's a movie.
Time magic is.
Ah. I suppose that makes much more sense. Like,
Also,
Back
it wasn't
to the
magic,
Future.
It was technology. It was a machine. But yeah, like Back to the Future. But it's a hot tub. Do you know the name of that song, by the way? I've been stuck in my head all day. It's like
No.
I want something else to get me through this. It's Semi-Charmed Life. That's the name of the song. It's Semi-Charmed Life.
Why have you had
Want
semi-charmed life
something
stuck in your head all
else
day?
to get me through this semi-charmed kind of life. I don't know. I've been listening to old music.
Not a bad song, honestly.
Not a bad song. Not a bad song.
Hello, Ion.
Hi. Where's Cordelia?
In the garden.
Yes.
Wait. I have a Naiad question for you.
I have a Naiad answer.
We were debating about this yesterday because we were going through species and putting them in classifications because we're doing like interplanar shit and we need to know where every species falls into. Are Naiads native to the material plane? Or are you from like the plane of water or something?
Origination from plane of water, dear.
so you're an elemental.
I win. I win that
You
argument.
win.
That
Okay,
was
you
me.
win.
That
You
was
win.
me.
They're celestials. They're
Ah.
celestials because they come from a different plane.
Told you.
You're right.
Told you.
But my family in particular have always lived here.
Yeah, but it's like an ancestry kind of thing more than just. Yeah, I mean, people can live everywhere. It's just your classification. Okay, so Naiads
I believe it
come from
depends
the
on
plane
where
of
you were
water.
born.
I thought they've always been here. Well, it's
There
only a
are
species.
the celestial humans, those who are plane touched. Yes.
It's the same deal. Naiads came from the plane of water, therefore Naiads are a celestial race.
Interesting.
I'm sorry, what?
What he is trying to tell you is that even though
fine, we're
your
working on the
family
handbook,
has
Once we have the
lived
handbook-
here in the material plane for centuries, possibly thousands of years, it is quite possible that given your ancestry you might be considered as a celestial due to the fact that your ancient ancestors likely originated from the plane of water.
For strictly classification purposes.
Yeah, to be honest, the word celestial really doesn't carry much beyond the weight
Hmm.
of the word celestial.
I've always found their
I'm gonna
language,
pretend
though,
I
to be
know
rather
exactly
interesting.
What you're talking about.
Listen, there's like at least like how many fucking like there's at least 10. I think there's like 16 or something literally alternate realities outside of our own that include different species of all sorts of different makeups and things, so we have to have a classification system.
I'm here.
Yeah?
Closer. Checking your temperature. You good? You good?
Yeah, I'm good. I'm good.
Alright. Do you
Don't worry
require a
about
cup
it.
of tea? Oh dear, you are having a
I could
bit
go
of
for some tea.
Listen, I'm gonna bring you some tea because you're having vocal cord problems.
Yeah, I've been having those.
Perhaps it is allergies.
tight, dear.
I know you've always had issues with
Mhm.
allergies.
Maybe.
You know, I just keep poking him in the throat. It doesn't fix anything. It's
Stop
really-
poking me in the throat! Your fingers are sharp! I keep telling you this!
Perhaps that is why.
No. Well, maybe. Probably no.
It didn't work the first time, it's not gonna work the 10th time.
Yes. In any case,
Oh right, I forgot, I like being in my mage armor when I'm here. Makes me
Oh.
feel more like a wizard.
I thought you were a mage.
Well, yes, but mage and wizard are practically interchangeable.
Ah, I see.
I mean, the only difference between like is if you want to, it's just they're all magic users. Their origins are different, where they get their powers. Like a sorcerer is born with it, a wizard learns it, a warlock is given it. They're all the same, really. They're just magic users.
I suppose that means you believe a druid and a cleric are the same thing then.
Well, functionally. I mean, categorically. I mean, there are different types of magic, sure. But, like, there are things such as Nature Cleric, which stray closer to druids, and there are things like the druids of great healing that stray closer to clerics. There's overlap, you know, there's just...
There you are, dear.
Oh my god, thank you so much.
You're welcome, sweetheart. I don't know why I've taken accustomed to doing this sort of thing, but I have.
I could not say.
Have a good cup of tea.
And you are...
Perhaps it is your motherly nature.
Oh,
Possibly.
Andera, nice to meet you.
The who?
This
His
one.
name's Hundera.
Hundera. I'm going to struggle with that, dear. Tea?
Yes, please. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Tea's good, you know?
May make sure to keep it well stocked here.
Yeah, man.
She
Yeah,
is
man.
a very good taste
I
in
actually,
teas.
you know, I like a few weeks ago, I went to this like nice tea shop and I tried to buy some tea, and then the guy told me that he doesn't take gold as a form of currency, and I'm like, what the fuck, bro?
You are still using gold coins. I thought we set up a bank for you.
Well, yeah, but I still got a lot of gold. I mean, I've got some like dollars and other money, but I've got a lot of gold, like at least a few chests. And
Sci-fi,
gold
have
is
you
useful.
ever...
It's what I use to bind demons.
Well, yes, but you could potentially stop using gold as your day-to-day currency and switch to the much more standard credit system.
Credit?
Yes, credits.
Is that like dollars or like
It's an
euros?
intergalactic standard. At least
intergalactic? When
at
am I
least in
gonna
the
go to
material.
another planet?
It's mostly accepted across this planet, at least.
Yeah, but it's more likely that somebody in my position would go to a different reality sooner than another planet.
True.
You know what carries across all the different outer planes? Gold.
I suppose
Well,
so.
that's not technically true. In the Nine Hells, they use soul coins.
Yeah, I don't know why you would
and stuff
choose
like that.
gold.
But actually, a lot of them use gold. More than a few.
Yes, Mother?
Good night, sweetheart. I'm going to find a place and curl up.
Of course, your room is still available.
I'm getting kicked quite a bit and I'm ready to pass out. Good night, dear. Good night, Luna.
Good night, Mother.
Good night, Grandma.
You
Good
should
night,
kick
Mr.
back.
Sci-Fi. No.
Night.
Good night, Mr. I'm going to call you Han for sure, if that's alright.
Totally fine.
Alright.
Yeah, it isn't fair. Actually, some of my other employees tried calling him Bone Daddy, and he didn't like that.
No, that's about the only name I don't accept. No,
I feel like I've heard that nickname before.
Disgusting.
Yeah.
In any
he does have a
case.
son. Well, it's weird.
I suppose then the name
Your
might
son's
fit.
weird.
My son's
He told me that he had a pet, and what I found out is that he took, like, you know how there's like cat people fucking everywhere? Like people that are just like people, but they have cat ears and tails?
I generally do
took
not
one of
refer to them
those.
as cat people, but yes.
He took one of those, and he thought it was a real cat. And he raised it for 7 years until he figured out it was an actual person. And now it's his
in
son.
In my defense, they're quite small when they're young.
I suppose so. Although for 7 years, though, I find that rather difficult to understand how someone could go for so long without realizing that the individual they were caring for as a cat was walking around on 2 legs and likely
To be fair,
not completely covered in fur.
I had never had a pet before. And every time that I talked to the neighbors about it, they told me, "Oh, it's so nice that you talk to your cat, and he walks around like people." I assumed it was normal. Look, I'm just saying. It's an honest mistake, all right. It's an honest mistake.
Your neighbors probably knew before
so.
you did.
But he's got his
They were
own
real
room.
with you. They were...
Oh, I mean,
Yeah, he has his own. Well, yeah, it's like you're old.
yeah, well, he's in his 20s now. It's not.
You need another room in your
a
house.
new situation. No, I don't even need a bed. I just sleep on the couch.
It can't be good for your back. You're hunched over all day.
I mean, that's true.
Well.
Anyway, I don't even know where this conversation is going anymore.
Neither do I. I am having difficulty predicting.
But we're working on getting the interplanar hub functional. So, maybe we'll contract Aegis if we need some help on other planes of existence.
Certainly. I would be more than happy to apply our own aid.
Sounds good. I need to talk to Sachi, too, and, What's it? Does he still own that casino?
Yes. I believe he is
Do you know when
also
that's
seen
open?
to opening a... I believe it will open Thursday. They are actually preparing a celebration Thursday and Friday.
Ooh, what's the occasion?
Valentine's Day.
Oh God! Oh God! Oh, I forgot about Valentine's Day.
Yes, I believe myself and I believe Luna may accompany us.
Hmm. Well, I do have a date on Valentine's Day, but it's in Bricktown, so.
Bricktown? You are
So I'll
still
probably go
hanging
there.
around Robert?
Yeah, he's got a new bar. It's called the Royal Gator. It's like on the other side of Bricktown. It's part of the Gator chain.
Yes, well, hopefully this one does not burn down.
Yeah. Yeah, and apparently the one that he had in space just sort of crashed into the Earth.
I would say that I am surprised, however, I am not.
Yeah, so now the Royal Gator's the only Bricktown bar. It's a nice place. It's got a cursed bayou that turns people into frogs.
Yes. Well then. That I was not expecting. However,
Yeah,
you
well,
will
I might
be
have been the person
interested
who
to know that I
cursed the
have at
bayou,
least
but
visited
that's
once.
not related. That's good. That's good. That's good. Yeah, but
Yes, an
I'll
associate
probably
of
drop
mine
by
asked
Triple
me
Lotus once I'm
to
done
meet
with that.
there. It was an uncomfortable experience. I still have not entirely forgiven Robert.
It always is. It always is. It always is an uncomfortable experience.
Yes, well...
He doesn't have much of a filter.
Well, he also murdered my first friend, so...
Yeah, that's
Oh, shit.
Also, that sounds like him, to be honest.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. Oh! I think I have a son?
What? You had intercourse?
Okay, so you... No.
Then how do you have a son?
So you know how my hair has this little thing that sticks out of it on the top?
Yes, that is a common trait amongst many people.
Yeah, so there's this little slime guy that showed up, and he's so tiny and yellow and cute, and he also has a little thing sticking out of the top of his head. He imprinted on me, and now I'm like his father.
Ah, I see. That explains that much better. Perhaps you should have led with that.
Yeah. Well, we got her eventually, and that's what matters.
Luna has one of those.
I'm sorry.
Wow. I am glad to
anyway,
see that you
what time
are
is it?
raising a family, though.
I don't have a watch.
It is currently
Just a
4:15.
Oh, we should go. It's late.
Yeah.
And it's not even a work day.
No. I've still been working all day.
Yeah, I feel that. There's a lot of work that needs to be done. And then once we do it, we can sit on our asses and do nothing. Well, no, there'll still be work to do, but we can do less work once we finish the work that we need to do.
Wow.
We're doing it. We're making the interplanar hub. We're
As I
making-
said, I am
connecting
excited to
all
see
the
your
things,
progress.
The Great Pillar. Hell yeah, dude. I'll be ready to show all you guys once it's ready. I don't know how long it'll take. There's a lot of shit we need to move out, you know. I started raising the water around the cathedral and, like, excavating some of the ruins.
Interesting.
It's been a long process.
I understand. I have simply been here
Yeah.
working with Aegis and, well, children.
Anyway, guess I think we're gonna head out. We'll send that paperwork over once it's all signed and notarized. So, bye, Hybris. Goodbye, child.
Luna.
It was nice meeting.
Yeah, maybe the third time I'll remember it.
I will hold you to that.
Goodbye.
Goodbye, Sci-Fry.
I said maybe. You can't hold me to a maybe. I have my lawyer.
Oh. That made me feel a bit better. I think we should retire for now. I need to work on these.
Yes. What?
It's funny. He was the individual who taught me what family meant. Now then.